All right, who would like to do the recap?
I can do the
Hello?
hunter's log.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right, in the Amber Temple, we made a traitorous and cowardly wizard named Villainy. I think I have the wrong notebook. One moment, please.
I was
By the
hearing those
sound of it,
words
that's
under
the
your
Curse of
breath. I'm like,
Strahd campaign.
Yeah, that was Asdal's notebook. All right, so last time we explored a bit, found a cloud chamber, and found a bunch of mugs with various symbols on there that had various effects, such as 24 hours of advantages on saving throws and ability checks, poisoning, telekinesis, force damage being done to you, advantage on intelligence checks, etc. We then continued exploring the dungeon. I think we found some monsters. We fried them. I honestly did not write down and can't remember what type of monster they were, but they were monsters.
Almost died.
what I remember is the Noblin encounter with Bugbear Boys and
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Yes, goblins and
spooky.
bugbears. Goblins and
my.
bugbears.
Oh my. It's
Yep,
like
we
30
killed
of them.
Yeah, but we took care of it. Business was dealt with.
But it has not been concluded. We need to do the yoinks of the equipment that they have left behind.
Also a short rest.
That would be good. Could we get a list of the things that they have left behind so we may yoinks them?
You guys want the shit that's actually worth something, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
I'm going
I
to
want all
leave
of
the
shit
smelly
with
socks
nothing.
on the goblins.
Okay.
Yeah, but anything magical, we taking.
Indeed.
I really don't think the Noblins would have anything meme magic worthy.
Even if it's magical smelly socks, we would take it.
Stocks was smelly.
That's what's making them magical.
Socks of Stink. Your kicks now deal an extra d4 poison damage.
After attuning to these socks and wearing them continuously for 1 month, you gain the power to cast Cloud Kill at 9th level once per long rest.
Center that yourself.
Of course.
It is the price you pay for such a deadly artifact.
Note this requires you to doff your boots as an action.
That is the usable plunder. All the rest of their equipment is too badly damaged.
Short swords and short bows are most valuable per pound from that lot. See, I got 319 pounds of spare carry weight.
Oh, something I should also mention here. You can see on a couple of the bugbears and goblins the emblem of the Zenithar Guild.
Oh, these fuckheads again?
Indeed.
Are they attached to the chain shirts? I would rather not have them attached, if they are.
They
I'll take them if they're attached.
Technically speaking, they'd be a separate component of the armor.
So, well, what exactly are these? Are they like...
Like a patch that would be woven onto in these particular cases, like a leather strap or a bandolier.
I'll take all of those. There's, what, 3?
3, yes.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I'm still trying to find out the weight and if my skeletons could carry all this for us.
Well, I'm not carrying it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no need for it.
Could we move this along while I do the math calculations? Because I'm fucking up a little bit on the math, and I want to make sure I got this right.
I think
We're
we're
gonna
sitting
take a
one...
short rest, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
where do you guys want to take your short rest?
We're taking a short rest here.
Would we like that? Have we cleared that room?
No.
Or was it the room up north? Vaguely, I think. I think there was an goblin trying to get in there, and then we killed him before he got in.
Correct. We have not cleared this area.
Should we retreat back to an area that we know more or less is clear?
I mean, if you guys can't continue, yes.
I'm bloodied and out of wild shapes.
Zalira is also almost dead, though she's not here.
So what I'm hearing is we can actually continue a little bit. It will just be more difficult.
Yeah, I'm mostly fine.
I mean, I'm missing some hit points,
I
but
heal you last session? Let me double check.
yeah, you healed me, but I was dead. So
I'm also in bad shape.
I don't think I used a healer's kit on you, Mackerel. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
We leveled up, so...
We leveled
Wait,
up.
we leveled up?
No, I mean, we're level 7, sorry. Just thinking out loud.
I was about
Yeah,
to say,
that,
where did you get 8,000 XP from?
Nah. That changes the healing from 10 to 11. I had to correct that.
Who are you healing?
Healing... Yeah, Mackerel. Do you need help too?
Sure.
Anyone else?
yeah,
Where exactly are we again? Are we in that room with the loop?
I would heal you again if I could, but I
think we're in
can't.
the room the bugbears came out of. Just
Alright,
kind of
okay,
fell
I'm
back from the like alcove area.
I mean, on
So
the map.
I think
I'm
it's
looking at
that
the map.
room with that big statue.
You guys are in the big square room with the statue, right by the stairs to level 2.
Right, that's with like the isolated square near the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
The long hallway going north from there is thick with blood.
If we're going to take a long rest, I'd be more comfortable in the eastern room from this.
I think we were talking about taking a short rest.
That's what I'm talking about, a short rest. If we're going to sit still for an hour, I'd much rather be in a room with 2 entrances than one with 5.
Sounds about right.
We could ritual the hut to completely block off one.
Yeah, that's
And,
what I'm gonna
charcoal.
do. Did we not explore all of that room? I think that room has more
Which room?
stuff. I'm just looking at the one to the right on the map that we have.
The one to the northeast? Or the one to the just straight east?
Just straight east from where we are.
No, I think we've explored that room.
Did we? Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I will walk into that room and make sure it has remained explored in our absence.
Always a good idea in this place.
There we go.
Have the walls been taken over by tentacles and purplish shit?
The room straight east, it's a little bit wide and mostly tall.
Yes.
Color
Yes.
from outside space.
The one with 2 possible entrances into it.
A room not like any seen on Earth. There we go.
Give me a second. I have to check the details on that one again. Yeah, the room remains empty. You can see scraps of a meal on the ground and some basic living arrangements. You know, like boxes for stools, that kind of thing. Looks like it was previously inhabited, probably by the bugbears that flanked you guys out of the area.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I would suggest this for our short rest if we're going to stay here.
All right. Are you guys doing this in the room itself or the hallway that comes off of it down the bottom?
Your pick, guys.
Probably doing it in the room itself, right?
Yeah, the room itself, like up,
Yep.
like you that north of the western entrance to that room, so that if you were in the top of that room looking south, you'd be able to see both entrances.
Yeah. And I'm doing the hut.
Where are you putting the hut?
In that north corner where they said the northwest corner.
All right. You guys bunk down for your short rest.
Am I allowed to try to attune to things during a short rest?
Yes.
Alright, I would like to attempt to attune to the orb.
You brave soul.
I'm going for it.
You know, if he's going to attune to that, since I don't really need to use hit dice, I want to attune to that circlet.
Don't forget, if you're doing hit dice, you get an extra d6 for free.
I guess I'm doing 1 hit dice.
Okay, hold up. The circlet.
Uh-huh.
The one that came out of the statue?
Yep. The one we just got. I'll try and attune to that.
All right.
Shit. Let me attune to that magic wand that I found.
Okay, hold up. I have to dig up the fucking
I'm blindly
references.
attuned to the magical things.
I'm gonna get in tune with my magic pipe, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Under,
Uh-huh.
here is what you find. All right. The orb.
I see.
Orb of Fashion Nova.
If you're going to hold on to that, you should write it down in your inventory, because right now I have it.
The circlet? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it on my inventory sheet now.
Okay, just for future reference, I took everything from that list with the exception of the leather armors.
Pete, here's what you find. Mick, you said you were attuning to a wand?
It's a mean magic wand where we got the copper helmet from. Or was it brass? It was one of those.
Ah, yes. Okay. Okay, thank you. Do, do, do.
Yeah, if anybody else is using hit die, remember to take your d6.
During a short rest, I might see if the skeletons could use the chain shirts, if it'll, like, inhibit their effectiveness.
Ah, here you are on my direct messages. And here's what you find, Mick.
Fancy.
Well, I'll just tell you what the orb does. It's just a fancy flashlight.
If there's anyone here who doesn't have dark vision, that will be incredibly handy for them then.
Yep. Is there anyone here who doesn't have dark vision?
I don't think I do.
I have double sight.
Wrathguard, did you say that you do?
I don't think I do.
Oh. I think everyone else here has it.
This is what it does.
I think you should
Oh, it's a
have
drift
the
globe.
item.
Yep.
That's what it's called?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is a magic item that's in the book.
Yeah, those are fun, especially for people without dark vision, because you don't need to use a hand to have it. It just floats
Yep.
behind you.
It does also have some extra stuff, like being able to cast daylight and getting rid of magical darkness.
Shit, that would be very handy for the druid then. With wild shapes and all, it'll still work.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Although
Yeah.
I think a lot of wild shapes have dark vision, but yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go and put that thing in your inventory.
Cool. Thanks. So tune to it then?
I don't think you need to. Or,
If it doesn't say it requires attunement, you can just use it.
yeah, I just identified it the manual way.
All right, what else are you guys doing?
I did say during the short rest, I wanted to see if the chain shirts would inhibit the combat effectiveness of the skeletons. They don't really need the rest. I just want to see if it'll work.
That depends. Are you putting the chain shirt over their large costumes or underneath their costumes?
I think over would work just fine. That's how it was normally done, right? A gambus and then a chain and then...
By the way, this is how we manually identify magic items.
I forgot about that clip.
I was thinking about that spooky heart and I'm like, nah.
I love that they
You don't
both,
know-
like, preemptively turn away and cover their faces.
I actually don't want to watch your friends commit suicide by accident.
God, really.
Accidental Sudoku feels bad.
Mimic, either way would work, but if you put it underneath the
I had a buddy
costumes,
who
it
do that.
will be disguised, so people won't be able to see easily that they have chain shirts on.
Nice. That's what I'm doing, I think.
Either way,
No, never mind. As long as we're doing Artifacts Roadshow here, are we going to find out what the other things do?
yeah, I'll go ahead and put the things. Yes, my wand is a wand of secrets.
Nice. I don't know what that is.
Let's see. It has 3 charges. While holding it, can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the nearest one to you. It regains 1d3 charges at dawn. Yeah, so this will be helpful.
Neat.
Does the circlet do anything? Or...
Oh, yeah, it blows stuff up.
Ooh, cool. Well, I can already do that, so I have no need for it.
Yeah, but it lets me blow up more stuff. So, I basically have a laser cannon strapped to my head.
You do tend to run out of spell slots pretty quick. Might not be a bad idea for you to hold on to that for a while.
So the orb.
Well, if you guys would stop dying, I wouldn't have to use all my spell slots up to kill everything.
Is this some kind of blasting circlet?
It is.
Oh, the thing about chain being in or out, I'll go ahead and leave it inside to keep it disguised. Because why not?
Yes, I call it the head ring of remote exothermic reactions.
Ooh.
Good evening.
Hey, we're doing
Oh,
a short
what?
rest. You should roll.
I don't know if I've taken damage since our last long rest.
You have. You almost died.
Okay.
You were, I believe, sitting comfortably at about 1 HP.
What did you say that headband was again?
I think I did heal you, but I don't remember for how much.
Before
Yep.
you roll your hit dice, go and take that. And heal.
Yeah. You also get another d6 from me.
I will have to find my sheet.
The party is currently tuning to the various magic swag that they have discovered.
So far, we have a Wand of Secrets, a Circlet of Blasting, and a Drift Globe.
That was something.
Well, if we find something cool, then you can have the next one.
I can
You
work
guys
at
have
range
other
or
magic
melee.
items.
Wait, we do? What do we have? That was all of the stuff I had.
I believe
I found
Zeludira
it.
is
Circlet
actually
of Blasting. Handheld edition.
Ah.
He Russia when he was like
Ooh.
young.
Oh, the blasting is a good item.
You only get one
Shit.
use out of that, don't you?
Per day, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Is that-
basically like an extra second level spell slot that I can use for blasting
Mhm.
stuff.
Is that thing the Fallout New Vegas grenade launcher, like the automatic rotary one? Because it looks uncannily like that.
I don't know what he based it on. It's a pneumatically powered thermite grenade launcher.
Yeah, the way the Fallout New Vegas rotary grenade launcher works, like it's so fucking short range, just like that. I could already hear the sound effect of the grenade going off, and propelling.
You know, I don't see a reason for people, civilians, to own incendiary grenades.
Because they're cool as hell.
Yeah.
We can buy
But-
Dragon Breath ammunition, deal with it.
But look, okay, wait, look. I'm speaking
Guys,
from
let's stay
I'm
on
seeing
task.
what these things can do to a person. I've seen what these things can do to a truck. You can't justify a reason to own one of them bad boys.
You
'Cause
trying to
them-
infringe on my rights under the Second Amendment?
Well, we're in the middle of Undermountain. If I could get a thermite grenade down here, I'd get it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Speaking of being down in Undermountain, let's keep on task.
All right. I'm sorry. I got political for a second. Apologize.
All good.
Now I have to do math.
Oh, the extra D6. Don't forget Pete's.
Yeah, you get a free D6. A
that's
whole
on the
D6
next-
worth of healing. Which you don't get to add your con mod to.
But it's for free!
My orb is glowing now, and it's always going to be glowing.
Nice.
But it's glowing like changing colors, like a strobe light where it's just changing to different colors of the rainbow.
Color not seen before on Earth.
Alright.
All right, everybody make a con save as you're exposed to a color from outer space.
Prismatic spray, oh god!
Don't worry, I have the thing that makes you not get charmed.
Don't actually roll that.
It's alright.
Decide
Disco
the
Stew
feeling.
is immune to it.
I decided to take it.
All right. So, Sleuth, you have your sheet open, right?
Yep.
Of all the magic crap in there, do you have anything in there that you want to attune to?
What magic crap? The party's taking all the magic stuff.
You don't have any magic stuff on you?
I'm pretty sure you have the rest of our magic stuff on you.
I have no magic stuff on my sheet.
Don't you got, like, extra pokey sword? And an extra armor?
I
Armor?
have the drowse stuff that I've had for like a month. But I don't have any unidentified magic stuff that's not being used.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we had other magic items besides the stuff that we found, like, last session that I've been holding on to.
The rest of the party would have it. I don't.
We have done lost our swag.
Damn, feels bad.
So do we move on now?
Mick, you're the one that has the heart, right?
Yep. I have not identified or attuned to that. I was tempted, believe me.
I just want to be sure that like at least the stuff I know you guys have hasn't been lost when I know you guys have it.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I even know what type of heart it is? Is it the heart of an animal? Of a...
Human.
Can I differentiate between races? Or is it just a vague humanoid?
It for the purposes of my convenience, all humanoids have the same human heart.
Okay.
Racist.
You know, four chambers, same number of valves, it's all positioned the same way.
How is that racist? It's a Bob Marley quote.
Kind of sounds like something Bob Ross would say, just worded differently,
Hey, one love, one heart.
right?
Happy little hearts.
Happy little hearts splattered all over the battlefield.
Who just left? Was that Mister?
No, he's here.
Someone
Oh, it's...
left.
What?
We lost Cece, I think.
Oh. Alright. Alright, well, do we complete our short rest?
Yeah, if you guys have nothing else that you're going to attempt to attune to, or brute force identify, I should say, then yes, you guys are able to complete your short rest. If you have any hit dice that you would like to roll, now would be the time.
I am scrolling up because that time when we played Among Us and you sent that map, I did not download it.
Oh, you can just open those in browser.
I PM'd it to you.
Oh,
It should be PMs.
thank you. You saved
is-
me from all that. Huzzah!
I also PM'd it to every single one of you. I think. At least everyone that was present.
Hey, you sent it to me.
I
And
also
no
have a
underground
copy.
one.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the map that Gilbert sent everyone. It's the latest version of the map.
He did not send it to me.
Just a second. Sleuth, did you get one?
Yeah.
I feel left out. Send it to everybody but me.
Here we go.
But me.
I love that you can do that with Discord. It's so great.
What, just drag and drop from one chat to another?
Well, no, I mean, like, if someone PMs you an image, you can open it in browser, and it has a URL, and you can just repaste it,
Oh, copy
send it
paste
to other people. Yeah.
I never thought of doing that.
Well, I'm not copying and pasting the image. I'm copying and pasting the URL,
Yeah, the URL.
out of the DM that Gilbert sent me.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
Yeah, you can move. That's how you move stuff around between channels. I do that
Exactly.
all the time. Most of the
The
stuff
more
I
you
post,
know.
most of the stuff I post in here came from another channel that I posted somewhere else, or somebody else posted somewhere else, and I thought fit.
Aha, so you admit it. You steal memes off the internet.
Haven't we all?
Yes, I
Nope.
do. Yes, I do because
Because
every meme is stolen from something else.
From me.
From you.
Simpsons did it. Remember that, kids. Whenever you think you made an original meme, Simpsons did it.
I mean, South Park had a whole episode about it.
All right. You guys have any hit points to roll?
I think most of us already did.
Yeah, I think we're okay now.
All right. You've concluded your short rest. Nothing has accosted you in that time.
Hurrah!
Here's a meme that I myself made. This one's kind of old.
I want to add to it, but that would be edgy, and we're playing D&D. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
sorry.
we have finished the short rest.
Indeed.
And I think we're in the room that has 3 ways in it at the south.
No, we're in the bugbear room.
Can someone jog memory? All I remember is that some Noblins went up north and we oofed them before they got north, and like 8 Noblins fucked off as soon as they downed Han.
Okay. So you see that long, that real long tunnel with 3 knobs at the end, or I should say teeth along its side.
Zah.
So that hallway, those 3 teeth, and that other room that's slightly thicker than the hallway, are all filled with goblin corpses and blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's where the
Okay.
fight occurred.
Oh, right, that happened.
Something like half of them look like they suffered electrical burns to their everything.
Strange how that happens.
That's good handiwork. Awfully efficient. Horrible way to get oofed, but it's efficient. Oh, did we explore that door to the east?
No.
Mick, if you can't see it on this map, you haven't explored it.
Just double checking.
So just so everyone's reference, here's what we're talking about.
Thanks.
That one.
That helps a lot. Seriously, I was kind of lost.
I like the font you used for this.
Thanks. What font is it? This
Before-
is the Middle Ages font.
It's a nice font.
Very fitting. Okay,
Before
but we
go
keep getting
off to
sidetracked. Where we go?
doors. Yeah, before we go off the doors, why don't we complete the search of that room with the three arcs or teeth in
Yep.
it?
That one we did not search completely.
So, a lot of bodies, a lot of blood, a lot of arrows.
Any crossbow bolts? I'm running like super low on crossbow bolts. Does anyone have those, by the way? I have 4
No.
between 3 skeletons.
These guys had arrows, not crossbow bolts.
See, if you yoinked a bunch of short bows. Were there any
That-
effective arrows?
That is you bring up a good point. In this case, you would be following the same rules that you would for most cases with crossbow bolts. So you get what, half back of what you expended?
Usually.
Yes, I've already accounted for that. I didn't start off with a whole lot, and there were some that were unretrievable with that black slime or pudding, whatever it was.
Hmm. Well, I'm sorry to say there are no crossbow bolts here.
Any arrows? There were none on the list.
Well, there are arrows, but they're all broken.
Big sad.
Shitty goblin-made ones.
You see, the problem wasn't that they were shittily made, is that they fucking died and they fell on their back and they broke all the fucking arrows when they fell on their back. Damn. Ironus has 36 arrows. That'll work.
Well,
yeah, okay.
If someone has like mending prepared,
I do have mending prepared and actually no woodworking. What am I? Fuck, I should be making that instead of attuning to the. Oh well.
Alright.
I think having proficiency with carpenter's tools lets you straight up make arrows, but I don't think you can make bolts.
I got wood carver's tools.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, no,
Alright,
that's the one I'm
gotcha.
thinking of.
I mean, if you need mending, I have the mending cantrip.
I do have mending. Would I be able to mend these arrows?
Wait, you need
That would actually be
arrows
horribly
or crossbow
inefficient. That would be.
bolts?
wait, mend the crossbow bolts, because if you've only retrieved half of them, the other half are broken. So that means they can be mended.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's good. Yeah.
Or I've
Plus-
stocked up and I can give you some.
That also works. And also saves me a lot of time.
But you can also like put the broken crossbow bolts into your bag, so that way next time we spend like 5 hours waiting for a long rest, you have something to do.
These ideas you have, let me know later if more come across. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yes, words. Progression on use. Alright, I will give you 40 crossbow bolts.
Nice. Appreciate it. Are you there, DM?
Mm-hmm.
The PHB does say that you can craft mundane adventuring gear during your downtime if you have the, well, it lists like gold costs and stuff.
I think the one you're talking about specifically with crafting arrows is in Xanathar's guide.
Yeah, no, I mean the general one. It's in the PHB.
You have 5 gold a day if you have the proficiency tools and materials.
Yeah. I imagine you could use arrows to create bolts.
And bolts are usually shorter than arrows.
Well, yeah, you'd need like a pair of scissors, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I have scissors in the leatherworking kit.
Yeah, some way to affix steel tips to them. I don't know. Just spitballing there.
Yeah.
Do the arrows not already have steel tips or something?
They have arrowheads, not tips.
That's more or less the same if you don't care about being accurate.
So while these guys are picking through the remains of arrows and bolts, what else is in the room?
Make an investigation check.
I give him help.
Yes, he may now roll with advantage.
Well, I had the Harper juice, so. But thank you.
That's a good
I have
point.
to crush my dreams, don't you? You just have to.
Yes, because your suffering is entertaining.
It's the effort that counts, is what I like to think.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I gotta be better. What?
Atus is not a great investigator.
Yeah, you don't
He's more of a wet work guy.
find anything unusual here.
Okay.
You dump intelligence?
Yes.
Under dumped intelligence? Really? Wow.
You haven't noticed him like literally just be like, "There's some enemies over there," and then he runs off and engages them while being a sorcerer in close quarters.
That sounds more like a wisdom thing to me, though.
Wisdom is realizing, wow, I could have died there. Intelligence was, fuck it, I got magic, let's go. I could see arguments either way.
So what is in this room besides nobbling corpses and bugbears and whatnot?
More
Are there any
corpses,
cabinets,
bugbears, and
blood?
whatnot.
weapons racks?
I'm
No.
seeing what
Table.
looks like 2 exits.
Nothing? This room is bare?
Yeah, you guys don't find anything additional.
Her.
Okay. Well,
Or do we... Yeah, no,
let's go through the door. Fuck it.
Okay.
Fine, let's go.
Goblins were running this way, so obviously this is where the good shit is.
Right. And Pete, were you saying that it looks like there's something open? Because yes, at the upper end of the room, that diagonal is a 20-foot wide passage.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
they said they wanted to go for the door, so let's go for the door.
Yeah. I wanted to make that clear that you were correct in that is a place where you can go.
Could I peek there to see if there's anything nasty waiting for us to, like, go inside the door?
I think some enemies came from this way. We probably already killed them.
Did we, though?
I've already gone through the door once already, guys. And I stepped through the door.
All right.
It's
Door
already
time.
open, like it was thrown open in the middle of the fight.
Atos steps over the blasted wood, and yeah, you can see ahead of you step in there, a T-shaped hallway with 3 alcoves, 2 to the north and 1 to the south. In each alcove looks to be a beautifully carved granite statue depicting an 8-foot-tall, helmeted elf warrior wielding a spear.
Break the statues.
In
No,
the
don't break
southernmost corner, stone rubble has piled up behind the statue, and the spear in that one appears to be made of gold.
Ooh.
Anybody have detect magic? Because let's see, one of the 3 statues has a golden spear. That sounds important.
I do have at will detect magic. Does not take spell slots.
Nice.
I will meander around with that. See if anything picks up magic.
You are not detecting any magic in this room.
Wonderful. Now the
Anybody
elf,
use spears?
I use money.
Gold spear.
Fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
I grabbed the spear to toss it to sorry, I forget.
And then-
Zerial or whatever.
All right,
Zelira.
you grab the statue. Your hand is now stuck to it.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh.
sake. Shocking
He
grasp.
grabbed the spear. He grabbed the spear. He didn't grab the statue, to be fair. I'm not sure if it matters.
All right.
Does it matter?
I am I am aware of what he said.
Okay. So my
And
hand
as
gets
for
stuck to
shock
it.
and grasp, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
So, sorry, initiative first or shocking grasp first?
Initiative first.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, I was apparently really distracted.
If it matters, I do have the alert feat.
It does indeed matter.
I as well have the alert feat.
Because that alert feat right there is what determines whether or not you are surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I'd be posting this early, but
Surprise Pikachu face.
And I can hear the sound of Star Trek: The Next Generation playing on the floor above me.
Good times all around.
It's a little too cheerful for what's occurring, but it'll work.
get that
Atos, you're
Darkest
up.
Dungeon music up.
All right, I already told you what I'm doing. I mean,
All right.
my hand's sticking to it. I dislike my hand sticking to the probably now Wrigley statue, yeah? No longer looks quite stone-like.
Yeah, it's not quite stone-like. It's looking a little alive almost.
Yeah. Now, since it has adhered my hand to it, and this is a touch spell, do I have advantage on the attack roll?
Yes.
Okay, 16. Wow, those are some shit-ass rolls.
16, you say.
16.
That, in fact, does tase the statue.
All right, statue gets tased for 11 points of lightning damage, and it loses its reaction.
Indeed. I guess it won't be casting any shield anytime soon.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm just kind of growling at it, stop fucking resisting. Oh, my hand back,
Lily.
stop resisting.
Lily and her goons are surprised. Han,
Yes,
it is your turn.
I am going to. The statues are moving, right?
No. Very specifically, the one that Atos has grabbed is beginning to wriggle.
Well, I'm gonna wiggle him with my my whip. I'm gonna summon my whip and smack him with. Well, shit.
Yeah, no hits.
I didn't think so. I'm done. Fuck.
Zalira is surprised. DM.
Is surprised. No.
Surprised that someone was stupid enough to
No.
grab it.
No. All right. Just a second, I have to double check I read that right. Okay. Does a 13 hit you, Atos?
No.
Hmm. All right. Well, that concludes its turn. Next up is
Another 7 mimics.
Leaf is also surprised. Atos, you're up.
Do I have my hand back?
No.
I continue tasing it until I get my hand back.
All right.
It takes 22 lightning damage and loses its reaction.
The lightning seems to be getting stronger the longer it goes on.
Escalating consequences.
Up the average. Stop resisting.
All right. Lily, you are no longer surprised.
I order
The
my
statue is
goons
attempting to eat Atos.
to attack.
All right.
What was it called? What did you call it, Pete? Team Bone?
Oh,
Team
the
Skull.
Team Skull, yeah.
Yes, Team Skull initiate their light crossbows on fire.
That looks like 2 hits to me.
2 hits. Roll them separately. All right. Atos, you take 8 piercing damage as a crossbow bolt gets you in the back.
I would like to take this moment.
The undead have betrayed us! Kill the necromancer!
I would like to say that whenever Mr. Nat won his Eldritch Blast, he did not hit Adis, but when I hit,
Wasn't H
Traitor!
I was swinging.
Um,
I was swinging a whip.
Atos was using a melee weapon.
oh, he was? No,
Yeah.
no, Han. Excuse me.
Han was using his whip, I
Yeah,
thought.
he was using a melee weapon.
Han attacked twice. That was Eldritch Blast. He doesn't have multi-attack yet. Anyway.
Oh, that's right. I don't. Well,
I was
I didn't-
told that he used his whip, so
I did use my whip, but
determined as he was using his whip.
Mick is right. I do not have multi-attack yet.
All right, sounds like that whole situation is null and void then, just like the 2 attacks.
And then I'll go and toll the dead. I need a wisdom saving throw from the thing.
Wisdom. All right.
How heavy is this mimic? Can I, throw it at the necromancer that's betrayed us?
And of course, I'll go ahead and relax the paranoid Adis. Say that was an accident.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
Not paranoia if you're right.
It does feel like a fairly hefty.
And with that, I'll back out of cover, back into cover, and leave room for allies to get their shots in.
Don't let him
Talking
get
maybe
away!
something yeah, we're talking like something 190 pounds under.
Alright, yeah, it's a little beyond Adis' ability to just casually chuck at the necromancer for shooting him in the back.
But not the thieves.
I do not appreciate these hostilities. God damn it. I'll heal you after combat. Relax.
Han?
That's it for me.
Insight check.
When this damn statue stops resisting, then I'll relax.
I'm going to try to hit the thing again.
You may try. Successful hit.
Is it a fiend or aberration or undead?
Why aberration?
That's what I'm thinking. That's
Maybe-
fancy.
Okay, it's not aberration. Let me look. Just okay. Never mind then. Is it a fiend or an undead?
No.
And damn. Okay, well, fine. That's cool anyway. Cause I will spend. Where's my spell sheet? I will spend a second level spell, so it'll be cool. Is Atus in combat with this thing? Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
That's a dumb question. Sorry.
My hand is stuck to it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that. Okay.
I'd like to know. I have made no effort to remove my hand from it. I've just been tasing it until it lets go of me.
Nice.
Ooh. Is there anything fancy on there I should be aware of, mister?
1d6 is sneak attack, and the 3d8 is a second level smite.
Radiant damage?
Yes.
All right. Is that all?
That is it for me, yes.
Zalira?
I'm gonna shoot it.
All
With a
right.
bonus action, aim, then shoot it. Oh, almost a nat 20. Does a
That's a hit.
26.
I would be very concerned if that missed.
26 damage. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to roll initiative.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
that might be helpful.
Yeah, all right.
It's going to attempt to eat your arm, Atus.
That is bad.
Thank you.
It does hit.
All right. All right, you take 12 mixture of piercing and acid damage.
Hmm. You know, this thing's kind of cute as it's trying to eat you. Who's a good little mimic?
All right. Pete?
Does the thing grappling Atus look bloodied?
Oh, fuck. My apologies. Yes, it looks very bloodied.
Okay. Uh,
My
Just
apologies.
one up.
I'm used to things with so much more hit points that the bloody condition crept up really fast. My mistake.
that's it.
If you ask it, it'll tell you it's just getting warmed up.
Let's give it another wisdom save.
Another wisdom? All right.
Ah, that's exactly my DC. All right, nothing happens.
All right.
My turn.
And I'd like to give a bardic inspiration to Atus, and that will be my turn.
How big is
Rathgar,
this
it's your
room?
turn. What?
How big is this room?
Cramped.
It's more of a hallway.
So conjuring a bunch of giant goats probably wouldn't be the best.
Afraid not.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Just remember that spell is concentration.
Yeah. I guess I'll just cast create bonfire right underneath it.
All right.
Because I mean, it's just damages the creature in the 5 foot cube, so create it where it'll damage the statue, but not Atus.
All right.
It needs to make a dex save.
I don't think statues tend to be very good at those.
Nope.
All right.
Statues on fire and 12 points.
Okay, yeah. The statue fully transforms back into its horrific mimic form, screeching, charred, and dead.
Did it leave behind a deep axe when it made its death shrill?
Man, I used that weapon for like most of my first playthrough in that game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no deep axe.
Is Atus still holding the golden spear?
I don't think it's
Is the
golden.
golden spear still holding him?
The golden spear looks like it's part of the thing's tongue.
Oh.
Ew.
Clever girl. Ill.
Yeah, you.
Are there other things trying to murder us?
Just the necromancer.
What exactly did he do? I missed that.
There's
skeletons
an
misfired.
arrow sticking out of Atus's back.
Oh.
It was clearly a case of accidental friendly fire, and Atus just is like, we've been betrayed.
Well, I'm
It's
guessing
not
that
par- It's
that
not
door.
paranoia if you're right.
Yeah, it's not paranoia if you're right. But I'm guessing that door at the north end of the room goes to that corner that we didn't explore.
Now we should probably head there next. You know, because we know
Alright.
Lilith didn't actually betray us because she didn't go to the bathroom first.
Um, yes,
And
in addition to the door north of you,
Yes, please continue.
wait, did I send you guys a picture of that map with a door to the north?
Didn't you say that
You said there was a door to the
north?
north with two other statues and alcoves up there.
I'm surprised that I
Oh
remembered
god,
it.
no shit. My apologies.
this was the wrong room. I'm sorry, guys.
All good, all good. It just someone remembering that detail when I forgot. I was like, wait, did I give them a map of that? My apologies. Yes, there was a door on the north and a door 20 feet from you, straight across the hall from where you guys are right now.
I'll make sure to pay attention to us in the future.
Oh no, it's good. I'm glad you were paying attention.
Go ahead and remove that bolt and use a healer's kit on Atus.
Thanks.
Still good, I think. There you go.
I would just like to point out you did more damage to me than the mimic did.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how much damage did you take?
8. Actually, no, that isn't true. He did 12.
How did you do 12?
The mimic did 12. I did 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got them
whatever.
backwards. My mistake.
Yep.
I was concerned that Atus had taken the damage from the higher damage roll and not the nat 1 damage roll.
No.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you guys got the door to the north and the door to the east.
Let's head it north.
All right. You guys walk north and open the door.
Wait, weren't there 2
It-
statues there?
Yes.
There's going to be like no QTE. They're not like stationed and ready to attack.
Well, one of them was.
That statue of an elf warrior. Would I be able to sell that for much?
Which one?
The statue of the elf warrior, the first one you mentioned.
Which one? There were 3. The one that turned out to
Oh,
be a mimic, the broken remains of the original one behind it, and the other two.
one of the other two that were intact.
Wait, do they all have fancy gold spears, or just the one that tried to kill us?
Just the one that tried to kill.
Which should have been a clue, you know.
Are there any plaques in them? Any writing?
Something wrong with it.
There is not.
Should I know these elves from anywhere? Or they're like the basic cardboard cutout elf?
Is it drow?
These are generic statuary elves.
They don't look petrified, do they?
The model was produced in bulk for
From a gnome sweatshop or a dwarven sweatshop.
yeah. These guys don't appear to be of any historical
Hmm.
Sorry, another one of those things where it's like, okay, do I want to cook up some horse shit, or do I just say that the book says nothing on these elves? They're just statues.
Always cook up horse shit. It's more entertaining.
That's a good point. So you guys are opening the door?
I think Zalir
Sure.
was still looking for the profitable thing if it was or wasn't.
Oh, right. Yeah, these don't appear to be of any particular value.
All right. I'll pass on it then. It's too happy to be worth it.
All right. You guys crack the door open. You can see in here, inside of this long hall, scraps of moldy food on the ground. I'm sorry, that's the wrong room. My apologies. That's the other room. Do do do. Okay, yeah. So this room smells quite foul. You see a blackened forge dominating the northern wall. An anvil stands atop a 3-foot high circular stone dais in front of the hearth, uh, just a little bit towards that north section. And hammers hanging above the anvil from thick iron chains. Sorry, oh my god. Give me a second to clean my glasses. My apologies. Okay. Hanging from above the anvil on thick iron chains is what looks to be a massive stone hammer, 10 feet long and 8 feet wide. Carved onto one side of its stone head looks to be a dwarvish rune. A 10
I
foot wide, 20-foot long, 2-foot high stone slab dominates the southeast corner of the room. So the forge, I should say. Where there are 2 dead and rotting carrion crawlers lying atop of it. There are also a handful of sacks.
Is the forge lit?
The forge looks to no, it does not look lit.
You said there's sacks in here. What are in them?
All right, you walk over to the sack. Yeah, so you spend the next 10 minutes rifling through them. And you come up with, I'll just post it.
You come across 30 days of rotted rations, 5 pokey sticks, and a rock. The rock's magical.
But the rock is cursed.
That's what they don't tell you.
That's bad.
It's not a stone
But
of
it comes with
good
a free
luck.
Frogurt.
That's
It's not a
good.
stone of good luck.
The
It's a
Frogurt
stone
is
of
also
ill
cursed.
luck.
That's bad.
Oh my gosh, that reminded me of what's that stupid meme? Something
There's a
that's
lot of
good.
those.
Something that's bad. But overall the good was greater than the bad. So it's okay, I guess.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what
the
meme I'm
bike.
talking
Yeah,
about?
the
That
bike
stupid
thing.
meme? Yeah.
No, what we were doing was from a Treehouse of Horror episode.
No, he's talking about something else. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah. It's a bad meme. So that is
How
that is
tiny are
monies.
these ingots that 120 of them only weigh 1 pound? What are these, like Lego bricks?
I think they're 1 pound each.
Oh.
Although
Yeah.
if they're 1 pound, I'll happily take them.
Gilbert, if you're saying anything, we can't hear you.
Yeah, Gilbert, you're keyed up and no audio's coming through.
We still can't hear you.
No go.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
we
there
can
he
hear you
is.
now. Huzzah.
Okay. 1,400 copper pieces, 350 silver pieces, 120 iron ingots, each worth 5 silver pieces, and each one weighing 1 pound.
Oh, okay, so we didn't find their Lego collection.
not quite.
Money at party funds? I don't know about the iron. Do not want to spend 120 pounds worth of carry equipment to get a 60 gold.
Yeah, I can't carry that much.
Yeah, I'll pass on the iron, but the coins we can just split up. There's what, 11 of us?
Oh yeah.
No, there's only
Wait, 11 of
6.
us?
Or 6 of us.
I was about to say. I want to
Yeah.
count my skeletons.
Yeah, there's 5 of you, and 6 of me. 11.
Okay.
No, there's 5.
$280 copper, 70 silver.
Wait, there's 6 of us, right? Or is it?
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are
Yes,
6.
there is 6.
Okay.
I don't suppose the skeletons could take some iron ingots.
They're taking a bunch of the Noblin equipment.
So,
Right.
by my math, if we split it up evenly, we each get 233 copper and 58 silver. There will be 2 pieces of both left over.
I can take the iron.
I mean, if you're going to lug around the iron, I say he gets the extra coins because, the iron's kind of just like bitch work.
Okay. Do you have 120 pounds of
He-
equip weight to
She's
spare?
got plenty of equipment. Believe me.
233 silver,
233
plenty to
copper
spare.
and 58 silver.
58 silver.
Oh, if you're interested in that, there was also 7 sets of leather armor left behind.
And how much copper?
58. Well, you get 60 because there was 2 left over.
How much copper was it? Like 200 something?
You get 235.
Alright.
Yeah, I can't even carry 120 pounds of anything. My carrying capacity is 90, and I'm using up most of it just by wearing armor and having a shield.
If we got like a sled or something I could drag all this crap on, I could drag around almost half a ton.
Damn.
Actually, a little over half a ton. My math is terrible today.
I'm going to laugh when we get to the bottom of the Yawning Portal's well to get back up. And what's his face just gonna be like, yeah, no, fuck you. You'll have to climb up if you weigh that much.
Wait,
When
can
I
we
have
save
a
money by
climb
doing that?
Sorry, repeat. Hello?
I heard it.
Yep.
What was the question?
Can we climb up to the yawning portal instead of taking the bucket? Or is that
Hypothetically. I mean, it's considered rude, but, you can hypothetically do it.
If you consider it rude, you could probably pay for multiple trips for the inconvenience of all that weight. It's like a gold.
as long as I'm just pissing people off and not gonna get myself shot for it.
Alright. Where are we going now?
Good question.
Oh, did we poke around in the forge to see if anything was left behind? I'd like to do that.
Do any of you guys speak Dwarvish?
No.
Nope. I can spend 10 minutes to learn it, to read it.
Do you? Because you can see that the massive stone hammer hanging over the forge has Dwarven.
If you don't mind, I can take 10 minutes to comprehend languages.
I don't mind. But I bet that says Damocles on the hammer.
The Hammer of Damocles.
So I have ritual cast for comprehend languages.
All right.
Good.
Yeah. 10 minutes go by, and you can now understand that runes on there are the Dwarven runes for... Double check this. Earth and water on one side, and on the other, fire and air.
So do we want this hammer?
Is it magical?
How heavy was it?
Well, it's 10 feet long and 8 feet wide and made of stone.
Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, can wield this hammer.
Oh, true.
Sounds like something fit for a storm giant.
Yeah, or a Way of the Four Elements monk.
If a monk had 27 strength.
Really?
This monk sucks.
Is it more than 150 pounds?
I think a wooden hammer that big would weigh more than 150 pounds.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stand where it's not directly hanging over my head.
Wait, is this set up like it's a fucking power hammer?
It looks like heavy machinery.
It's a gravity hammer, but it only works once.
Was this part of the forge?
Oh, okay, hold on a second. I'm looking at what a power hammer is.
This is a power hammer.
Ah.
Is that in your house?
No. This is from Google.
Okay.
But here's the power hammer in use.
No, it is not set up like a power hammer. Think more like a rifle on a mantle kind of setup.
Oh,
Looks
okay.
like it's hung up in an area where like an entity could reach for it, grab it, and take it off.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, when you first said power hammer, my thoughts immediately went to Halo and 40K.
I was thinking Fallout Super Sludge.
Oh yeah, I should have posted that instead. Oh well.
What we think Under's job looks like. What Under's job actually looks like.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a lot better than hitting stuff with a handheld hammer.
A lot more precise, I figured, too.
But where are you going to get all the upper body strength?
I mean, yeah, everyone knows that the real reason you become a blacksmith is to, pick up the ladies.
Well, yeah, to pick up huge weights with your 22-inch guns.
Mm-hmm.
I
And then
think
also to be able to say that you know how to blacksmith.
normally
can-
after 60 caliber, it's not a firearm and it is a cannon.
Unless it
Well,
uses
no, I
black
meant-
powder, then it's an antique.
I was talking about arms, not literal guns.
Yeah, so was he.
Oh,
My muscles operate on black powder, thus I'm able to bring it into secure areas.
Well, actually, if it's pneumatic powered, it is not a firearm and it's not regulated by the
Depends on the
ATF.
state. Some states regulate them based on the speed of the muzzle velocity of the projectile. But anyway, we're
Yeah.
getting way off topic.
yeah.
Yeah, so was this forge recently in use? Because I do want to poke around it a bit.
You don't feel any heat coming from it. I'm assuming you're not like sticking your hand into the coals,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah, you don't feel any heat.
I'd like to poke around in it with a 10-foot pole.
All right, yeah. Stick that pole in. Make an investigation check. Disadvantage because you're checking things out with a pole.
I do have advantage thanks to that drink.
Yep. Yeah, this pole and tools
It's nothing
and
fancy.
coal.
The pole is a pole, indeed.
You don't find it.
All right. We didn't explore that e-store, did we?
I don't think we did.
We should go there.
Mm-hmm. Is there any other way out of here?
Yes. The 20-foot wide opening, and from there you can see the blood and bodies of dead goblins.
Okay, so it just leads back to the battle room.
Makes sense.
All right, you're going to that other room. Okay, yeah. You open the door, and you see a hallway that goes south out of sight.
Well, I didn't come here to look at hallways, and I start walking down.
All right. You walk down, you
Follow
reach
me.
the end, where it turns west. I assume you follow that?
Yeah.
All right. You go 20 feet and turn east. And 20 feet ahead of you, you can see a closed door.
All right. What's the door made out of?
Door.
Yes, this door is made out of door.
Sorry, could you repeat?
I asked what material the door was made out of.
The same as the rest of Undermountain's doors, a mixture of wood, steel band.
All right. I look at Zalira. Do you detect any magic?
Do I?
No.
I walk in the room.
A second. Please hold while the DM. Please wait in this loading screen while the DM loads the cell.
What's the loading animation?
May I check the door for traps
I've already opened it.
while
and
this
walked in.
loading animation?
Yeah,
I'm
this.
trying to do the thing where I do the thing like
Yes.
where Resident Evil opens the door slowly, but instead of that, I'm checking for traps.
Yeah, Mick.
The door will be
you're
open
able to-
regardless.
You're able to practice the door opening tutorial inside the loading.
Mhm.
All right. Under. Yeah. You pop the door open.
Mhm.
And then.
So, bounce between an image. Okay, so in here you see a 30-foot by 60-foot room with a 5-foot wide and 30-foot long. Oh, what's your dark vision range?
6-0.
Okay.
So
Okay, yeah. So a 5-foot wide, 30-foot long
we should all be able to see it because of
Rack.
the orb.
that is opened along. Oh, that's right, the orb that is opened along the middle of a 30-foot high ceiling, with rubble spilling onto the floor. Old pickaxes and shovels are stored in 2 stone wheelbarrows parked in the northwest corner. Speaking of which, what's the range of the light?
It's the
of
light
the
spell.
orb?
I think that's 60 feet.
Might be 30-30.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see, light.
Is the room that big to where it might
No,
actually
it's
not?
It's
20.
2020.
It's 2020, which is also what year it is.
Maddie confirmed.
All right. Well then, as the light fills part of the room and spills into the fissure in the ceiling, you guys begin to hear like a mosquito-like buzzing.
Is it
and a
coming from
lot
that
of
fissure?
It is.
I got a bad feeling
Lightning
about
bolt
this.
up into the fissure.
I would have
Alright.
closed the door, but that works too.
I'm not retreating. Come at me, bro. So that's a 100-foot line, 5 feet wide, right up into that fissure. I'm gonna cook whatever the fuck's in there.
20
Second.
swarms of mosquitoes come
Right.
out, very irritated.
And one of them has malaria.
Some ash just begins to float out of the fissure. That was their saves?
Yes.
Okay. The 10 and the 8 failed. The rest will take half. $37 lightning.
All right. Yeah, ash pours down from the fissure. It is this point that I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'll like to point out that I'm basically right below it right now.
All right.
Because I would have had
how
been
far-
like right below it to shoot up into it.
How far into the room would you like to have been?
I'm directly underneath the fissure.
It runs the length of the room.
The widest part of it, wherever that would be. If not, then center.
Okay.
I hope you're getting tough for your next feat or ASI.
Why the fuck would I take tough?
Oh, recklessness.
Does he look like a bitch?
Under is what we call a mad lad.
Bad lads do tend to get oofed. Eventually.
Yeah, just like Callie.
Damn shame what happened to her.
Nat 20s, man. That's what I kill you with.
Feels bad. Tough would have saved Callie.
So, yeah. Yeah, I don't need the tough feat because my character just takes all of his AC via refuge in the audacity.
All right, Han, it's your turn.
Oh, well, let's see. What should I do? I think
Hold your action to shoot something. That's spooky.
If you would like my suggestion, when in doubt, frags out.
I mean, nothing's come out of the hole yet. We just hear buzzing, and Under stuck his hand in there, and it lit up. So I know whatever's in that hole.
It's on the ceiling. I looked up, heard the mosquitoes, and just blasted upwards into the ceiling.
You know what? Let me see. Hang on. That may be a good idea. Let me see if I got something I can do there too.
Six seconds, mister.
I'm thinking. Damn. What's your brother? Why don't you?
Walking ye.
Okay, so I don't have anything that can ooh, no. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. And then that is a bonus action. And then I'm gonna hold my action to smack something if it comes out of that hole. Good? Yes? Yes?
Do you mean
smack what?
What? Some kind of flying buzzy thing.
I was making
Right,
that buzzing noise.
What I want to know is what action are you readying? Are you ready to like hit it with a whip or blast it with Eldritch Blast?
I'm gonna go with Eldritch Blast because I get 2 of them.
All right.
And aren't the bugs on the ceiling though?
They're in the ceiling.
They're in a fissure in the ceiling.
Ah.
The bugs are the ceiling.
Bees! Oh God! It's a swarm of bees!
I could take them.
Oh no, the bees, not the bees.
Oh no, it's a wall master.
All right. Pete or Mackerel,
I don't see anything coming out of the fissure.
what's your dark vision?
60 feet.
You can see that there is stuff up there.
Stuff, but I can't make out what it is.
It looks like a lot of shapes.
Wait.
It's kind of difficult to make out because the black and white nature of dark vision.
Yep, I gotcha. Are they
Wait.
moving?
Are they moving?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, fireball.
All right.
You didn't say dark vision could see into that hole.
I think you did at the beginning.
I missed it. Because I have 120 feet of devil sight. So, yeah.
Okay. Pete, you said you were casting fireball?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a dex save.
Oh, my apologies. Somehow I got firebolt out of ball. My mistake.
Oh no, that's easy to do.
There's a reason why I'm always very careful to enunciate the last part of that, or to ask people to enunciate it very carefully.
Yeah. It's okay, I'll just I'll make an attack roll with my spell save DC. The 18 and the 21 and the other 18 and the other 21 pass.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh boy, I hope I didn't do the wrong. No, that's right.
A lot of ash spills out from the crevice.
Are we out of initiative?
Not quite.
Damn it. That'll be my turn.
There is a lot less buzzing, though. Zalira?
Any individual targets I can see.
Yes, there are.
I will fire. Are there any in melee with an ally?
No.
Alright, then I will just shoot at whatever one's closest.
All right.
27 to hit.
Yep.
And that's great.
No sneak attack on this.
I mean, they could be made of adamantine, so they would just do flat damage if they were.
They're not. Probably.
They're
Be a bit heavy to fly though.
Alright.
magic, man.
We
Or
did just
flat
kind of
magic.
like roll in here and just rolled out like the heavy anti-aircraft on them.
14
Pew, pew,
damage.
pew.
Then I'm
All
going
right.
to find a corner or something to duck behind if I can.
Yeah, with a crossbow bolt jutting out of its thorax, you see this fall down and hit the ground.
Is there still more buzzing?
Yes.
I'm going to find something to hide behind and do that. Not very well. Probably hiding behind a teammate with that. Alright, that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How far away are these things?
Um. Uh. Do 60 feet.
Is that also how high the ceiling is?
No, it's 30 feet.
How wide is the chasm?
How much dark vision do you have, or I should say, how much light is your thing generating?
20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
It extends beyond the light produced.
Um, I'll just produce a flame and then wait till one gets within 30 feet of me and then throw it.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think giant goats would be useful here.
Giant goats
All
are
right.
always useful.
Lily?
Do I see targets?
What's your dark vision?
60 feet.
Yes.
I would like to fire at said targets individually. We'll start with the
Well, there are 4 of them.
team skull.
Three hits. Actually, I'm sorry, 2 hits. My mistake.
Alrighty. Both take 13 person.
Both drop out of the crevice and hit the ground.
I will toll the dead, the one that missed. The one that, was fired upon.
Yep.
Wisdom save. That does not pass. Takes 9
A
necrotic.
third one drops and hits the ground.
And that's my stuff expended. I would like to use the remaining movement to get away.
All right.
Preferably 20 feet back. That's it for me.
DM2 is all wiped out. Atus,
Do I see any targets?
you go 60 feet of dark, right?
Yes.
You see the last remaining creature.
Ray of Frost. That is 12 cold damage, minus 10 movement speed.
It drops to the ground. Dead.
Are we out of initiative?
You guys are out of initiative.
Hey.
Wow.
Anything I could scavenge off of these things?
Bolts?
Moving on.
Blood? Maybe blood? They made the mosquito sounds.
Sorry, what are you doing, Mike?
I'll go and retrieve a bolt.
Okay.
What are these things?
Cut,
Make,
Brent. Moving on.
make a nature check.
Sure. That is a thing I can do. They're bugs.
Yeah, these are kind of bug. You know they're blood drinkers called a sturge.
Is there anything useful I can cut out of them and sell? Anything that the magic folks would like?
Not that you can think of.
Alright, moving on then.
Is there anything valuable in the wheelbarrow?
Do just 5 old pickaxes and 4 old shovels.
I dump everything out of the wheelbarrow. What kind of shape is the wheelbarrow itself in?
Think like it's. I'm trying to figure out a better way to put it than just not in good shape. Like this looks like some kind of hood wheelbarrow. Like you're surprised it's not up on
It's on a
cinder
cinder
blocks
block?
and missing its windshield. It's not on a cinder block, but it's in bad condition.
Does it still wheel? Like, does it
Yeah,
actually?
it looked like it can still wheel. How much it can hold, the wood's looking a bit rotten.
Hmm.
We'll call it a wheelbarrow with only 50% carrying capacity.
Right.
Anything more, and you run the risk
Slayer,
of
didn't you
breaking it.
say you could, like, with like a sled, you could carry like half a ton?
I don't think that's going to carry half a ton.
No, but it does have a wheel on it, so it might make your job easier if you're carrying like say a bunch of iron bricks.
Alright, I'll dump my... How much should I put in it?
Could mending like repair it a bit?
I think
No.
the quality of the wood is the thing in question here.
Precisely. The wood itself is too rotted out and damaged for mending to be effective.
I mend particle wood. It is still particle wood.
It
Except
is
two
even
particles are
more
attached.
particle.
There are 1,000 micro tears. You heal one of them.
Oh god.
Oh no, it wouldn't be 1,000 micro tears. We're looking at Underdark. How many micro tears do you think there are in a wheelbarrow made out of particle wood?
Millions.
Buddy got
Millions.
time
Okay.
for that.
All right.
Is there anything else here? Any other entrances or exits?
Gilbert?
I'm sorry, can the question be repeated?
Is there anything else here? Entrances, exits?
Oh, no, there are none.
Dead end then.
All right. So this is a dead end. I think we got that. We did that. We went there. We're almost done with this floor.
Yeah, it looks like there. Is there like a corner of that square set of hallways that we didn't go to? There's probably nothing there though.
No, those were collapsed.
Oh, they're collapsed. Okay. It looks like there were some doors in, or yeah, there's like 2 doors in a little hallway off to the left of that one part that we haven't gone to.
Isn't that where we found like the costumes and shit?
I can't remember.
I know the spot you're referring to. Okay. So do you guys see the diamond room that we can effectively kind of refer to as the meetup point?
The one with the 4
Upstairs?
staircases.
Yeah.
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 Follow that north to the T intersection.
Uh-huh.
Go east.
Uh-huh.
At that T intersection, go north and west through the door.
Uh-huh.
That is the room where you guys first met the Thespian bandits and slaughtered them.
Right,
Yeah,
but I
it
thought
looks
we
like
explored
there's-
the rooms to the west of that, and that's where we found the Scooby-Doo outfits for Lilith's skeletons.
The Scooby-Doo outfits were found up the flight of stairs. If you go north, go west, north, west,
Oh, okay.
through those doors, and it's in that 4x4 square room on the opposite side of that door.
So there is a hallway to the west with doors.
So
that
we haven't
did not
explored that
explore.
area yet, then, that first area.
No.
All right, we should head there.
All right. You guys funnel out of this region. Push your way through the secret door, back, walk around the hole where you found your friend, the Revenant guy. Do make your way to the diamond room, and you guys make it to the room with Thespian bandits. Their bodies continue to be dead.
Good, good. This confirms the not vampire hypothesis.
So we're checking out that hallway?
I think we can promote it from a hypothesis to a theory at this point.
Yeah, let's check out that hallway.
All right, you guys go east and north, and you see the 2 doors before you. Give me just a second to flip to that section of the book. Okay. You have the north door and the south door.
Which one's closer?
The north door.
I check it for traps.
Make your roll.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's untrapped.
Isn't it? I open.
Okay. All right. You see a decrepit wooden... Oh, I'm sorry. You see a 20-foot hallway and then a door.
Well, that's kind of weird. Could I check for traps on the floor with the assistance
sure.
of a pole?
Make your check. Investigation. Seems safe to you.
All right. Do I hear anything on the other side of this? Was it an arch or a door?
a door.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
Perception?
I gotta go AFK for a minute.
Quiet as a grave?
Quiet as the grave.
For traps?
None.
Open it.
All right. Inside of this room is a decrepit wooden table. A set of playing cards is spread across a marked desk. And, yeah, that's all you see. Oh, I'm sorry, no. The entire northern wall is a single large stone fresco depicting a rugged mountain hollowed out with caverns containing tiny sculpted figures of dwarves. Behind the mountain, carved rays of brilliant sunlight fan out to the edges of the wall. And then there is a tub beneath the mountain fresco carved into the floor of recessed stone, 8 feet long and 4 feet wide and 2 feet deep.
Do these minifigures look particularly valuable?
No, these figures are carved into the wall.
Oh. Do they look like they could be removed?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, I don't think this is like some kind of workshop for making games or something.
I know. But, if I could sell it off as a toy.
Listen, they could be working on a game though. A
Oh.
big table and some figures of dwarves on one side, some figures of goblins on the other.
Oh yeah.
Call
I
it
think you
battle
misunderstood.
axe.
What's up?
These dwarves are physically carved into the wall.
They're bas relief.
How many are there?
Several dozen.
Battle axe 3 dozen?
Are they arranged in any kind of order?
They appear to be engaging in various dwarven tasks, such as growing hops, collecting hops, brewing hops into beer, metalworking, stabbing people who aren't from their clan, and digging holes.
Diggy hole, diggy hole.
Is there any shelves, cabinets, tables, weapon racks?
No.
Them. Well, there are playing cards in this room, right?
Yes.
There's a table then, right?
Yes.
Anything underneath the table?
No.
All right. I guess there's nothing here. I mean,
Okay. So there's nothing else in the room, just the table and the relief?
Indeed.
Okay. I go to the south door then. And I open it. Are you there, Gilbert?
Shit. Yes, no, I made an oops. The investigation check, Meckwick. My apologies.
So they are removable?
Not quite. It's printed on a separate section of the page. My mistake. Yeah, so as you're looking over those carved dwarves, you find that there appears to be a keyhole set into the relief between the dwarf's face and the pickaxe that he's holding.
Huh? Hey, do those bandits have like keys on them or something?
Oh.
Yeah, I found a keyhole, like right there.
Do you have thieves' tools? Just pick it.
Ah, so there. Sleuth.
Sleuth had to step away for a moment.
Ah. I suppose we can get back to it whenever he comes back. You were exploring the.
Well, I went to the southern
What room?
door when you didn't find anything in here.
Oh.
Yeah, my apologies. That was printed on the next section of the page, and I missed it.
It's fine.
All right. Yeah, so you're going to the
Southern door.
Alrighty.
And I open it and go in.
All right. So, inside of this room, you see 8 bedrolls spread out across the floor. 2 battered and rusted oiled lanterns are also stationed on the floor, providing light to the room.
Okay. Does it look like there's any personal effects and whatnot, or is it just some bedrolls and lanterns?
Surface glance, it looks like it's just some bedrolls and some lanterns. There is a door on the far end of the room, north wall.
All right, I cross to the door and open it.
What the fuck?
The fuck indeed.
Hey, under?
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast fucked up.
Doesn't surprise me.
This room is labeled.
Okay.
There is no labeled room in here. Yeah, you see a 30-foot hallway that goes north and then turns west.
I forge bravely into the unknown.
All right, yeah, you follow this winding tunnel until you reach a dead end.
Wait, the room just disappeared?
This section of the dungeon feels weirdly under-designed.
Well, he's not a mad mage for nothing.
What?
I'm not fucking kidding. This room is labeled 6E. There is no 6E in the book.
Of course not. We're not done with 5e yet.
You turn the page?
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's fucking weird. Way to go, Wizards of the Coast. Yep, you discover a dead end.
Okay. Oh well.
Were there anything inside the bedrolls? Did we check inside them?
No, I didn't search them individually.
We might as well since
Sure.
bust.
Let's check them.
All right. You guys find some moldy bacon bits,
Not
a
even
used
pocket lint.
sock, and 2 copper pieces.
You can have the copper pieces. I don't want to know where they were.
Oh, they were not found in the used sock.
Prestidigitate, and I'll take them.
Yeah, like that. Like that'll get it clean enough.
We're not in drow territory, are
Wait,
we?
are you prestidigitating the sock
The
or the
coins.
2 copper? Okay.
It's not like I'm gonna put these pieces in. I stow them away.
Both, and it would have been still fine.
Oh, Zalira, you're back, right?
Nope.
We
That
found a
is
lock for you to
unfortunate.
pick.
Yes, we have.
Ah, wonderful. Have we checked it for traps?
Nope.
Sure haven't.
I will do that.
So you're checking the wall lock.
May I help Zalira to see if the dwarves will pick at her fingers as she attempts to pick the lock?
You don't think that you don't think that that's how that works.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, like, there's no reason to make a check. With your previous investigation, you would know that nothing else on that thing is.
All right.
So just to pick the lock then?
Oof.
These dwarves have always been weird. Why can't they just be normal,
All right.
like
So
drow?
you feel as you're picking the lock, you feel that you almost fucked it up, but you're able to what you were pretty sure is complete the lock, and you hear the shifting of gears both behind the mural and beneath you underneath the stone tub set into the ground.
Hmm.
And then you begin to hear the sound of stone moving against stone as the floor of this tub opens up, revealing a stack of coin. As well as a silver ring.
Any magic?
No.
I'll walk into the room and take a look at the ring.
You are currently standing like right over this, like a foot behind you and 2 feet down.
Alright, then I will go down if I need to check out the ring.
All right. Do you know Dwarvish?
Nope.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
At least there were stacks of coins.
Yes, stacks of coin. Total number of coins, 220 copper, 91 silver pieces, and 85 gold pieces, and a silver ring worth 25 gold pieces engraved with dwarven symbols.
Did anyone check if it was magic?
Yes.
So now I just gotta divide the money up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that ring will give us a hint later on of stuff we haven't seen yet.
So
I'll
everyone
take
gets 36, 15, and 14 copper, silver, and gold, leaving us 4, 1, and 1 left over.
36 copper each, 15 silver each, 14 gold each. Yeah.
take the extra copper.
It's fine with me. No one else has a problem with it.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Sure.
I'd like to ritual cast comprehend languages to find out what the ring says.
All right. Yeah. So it's not quite uh language so much as these dwarven symbols are commonly associated with fertility and sexual potency.
With what?
It's got a dwarven dick doodle on it.
Did we just find ye olde dwarven Viagra?
Well, put it on and find out.
Alright, I'll put it on.
Tincture of rigidity.
All right, Zalira, make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. You thought this wasn't magic.
Well, you put it on the wrong thing.
But also because Zalira is female.
Zalira's female.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oops.
Okay. So,
Is Zalira still
ne-
female?
yes. So, next time we convert this game into Crusader Kings, your fertility has increased by 100%. Keep track of that for if ever we convert this game into Crusader Kings.
It is a ring of baby making.
Yeah, pretty much. It doesn't actually have a magical effect. That was just getting her.
Alright, inventory, dwarven ring of baby making. Anything else we wanted from here?
The dwarven ring of baby.
Well, there's still 1 silver and 1 gold left unclaimed. Does anybody need it?
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright, looks like Zalira gets it then.
Turns out all the spare change left in dungeons was from previous adventurers who would only split the change evenly, and if there was too much, they left it on the floor.
Yeah, screw that. All right, I guess we go away from the area then. So we explored everything in this area. Is there anything left on the floor? I don't think so.
Nope.
All right, I guess it's time to go down a level.
All right.
You want to like get a pearl to identify stuff proper.
All right,
really
it's
feel
on
like
the
you should
way,
do
so I
that.
guess we can head back up to Waterdeep.
Nice.
Spend a night in Waterdeep, get our shit together.
Good.
I mean, if you guys want it, it's entirely possible to come back down here before your next long rest. You guys have only been operating for about 8 hours of your day, only like 2 in the afternoon.
Not the same.
8 hours sounds like about time for a long rest.
So it costs a gold to get back up to Waterdeep, right?
It does. We could just send one person to go shopping, and we could take the long rest down here.
I really would like that pearl, along with components for Find Familiar.
Should I go on a shopping trip?
I'd like to go with.
I mean, if you want to go instead, like, the point of this was to only send one person.
I don't mind spending an extra gold to go. That is the fee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to go, I'm not going to go.
Do we have a party funds separate for the pearl?
No, we've just been splitting everything.
Yeah.
Why, do
I
you
don't
not have enough money?
enough.
How much
Yeah,
do
I
you
got
need?
47 gold.
I
should
give you
have
100
enough
gold.
for that.
That'll work for me.
Now go get Pearl. We'll hold your undead hostage to ensure your return.
No, the undead have stuff as well.
Well, I don't think they're going to let them up there.
So
There.
let me get this straight. Your plan is to emerge into the middle of the yawning portal, an inn full of adventurers of varying levels. And you plan to do so surrounding yourself with armed and armored undead.
Oh, look, undead. I'm not going to be causing any trouble. I'm going to be in and out. It's mainly that I can't carry all the equipment I have on me. I intend to sell it all.
I forgot they had the costumes on. All right, yeah, fine. Good.
I'll give 200 gold for healing potions.
Oh, we should sell those, we'll take the wheelbarrow up with us. With the iron in it.
Before I forget, does anyone use studded leather around here?
I do. Why?
Do you already have one?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking. So I'm fixing to sell all the stuff I got on me.
Let's see. You're taking all the iron ingots in the wheelbarrow up to sell.
Yep.
Well, I don't have anything that needs to get sold.
Except for the iron ingots.
Yeah, anything else?
I'm good.
Is this the part where I list the things I'd like to buy and the things I would like to sell?
No, this is the part where you mark off the exchange as dictated in the book where you sell for
Half? I think it's half, right?
under what was the buy sell policy we use in the
Adventuring gear sells for half of the buy value listed in the player's handbook. Art objects and trade goods that have specific values listed in, say, a module or in another type of description sell for those values.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Having a brain fart on the details.
No worries.
Yes, like the iron ingots sell for straight 5 silver pieces per ingot. That fertility ring would sell for its 25 silver pieces, but any of that adventuring gear like armor, short swords, and all that sell for half.
I'm keeping the fertility ring.
How much were the iron ingots worth again? Like 1 silver piece each?
5 apiece.
5.
Basically 1 electrum
So-
apiece.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So that's 600 silver pieces.
We can
I
exchange these things for platinum. Make
I
them more
expect
convenient.
my 120 Electrum.
Yes, coin exchange can be done on the surface.
Very good. Because I do not want to be carrying hundreds of copper on me.
Coward.
How else do you plan to make an improvised sap?
We
I
can do
don't.
we can do coin exchanges through you, like just here's copper and then you return of gold.
Who's through me?
Like to
It
the
goes-
person going up. Because most of us are remaining down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as it's not an inconvenience for me as a player, I don't mind. I'll just have it as a spooky skeletons carry the stuff. Because I'm close to over encumbered.
Boy, we're awfully trusting of this necromancer. He has shot me a couple times.
I
He's
trust him
still alive.
completely. I give you a hug.
Um,
Are we buying the Identify Pearl?
don't do that, please.
I give you my pipe for you to take a puff.
Maybe later after I'm done shopping. I don't know what that will do.
It'll decalcify your third eye, man.
Okay, so just for information, DM, I'll buy a pearl. I'll buy 5 uses of Find Familiar. Because I am selling a lot of shit. Should I tell you the stuff I'm selling? I feel like I should.
Feel free if you would like to, but you do not have to.
Okay. I'll PM the stuff to you later because it's mostly the stuff that I just yoinked earlier in the session. I'll find out the gold that I get in profit or whatever back later. And I do the exchanges that the party would like so that way they don't have to carry hundreds of pieces of stuff.
Yeah, did someone else want the Pearl? No?
I would prefer it myself because I can cast Identify through the Familiar.
Oh, yeah,
Keep
okay.
the
Yeah,
safe that way.
you should keep it then.
If I'm ever out of commission temporarily for whatever reason, if other people know how to use it, use it
Yeah, I can
as the
use it.
situation dictates.
Wish I hadn't taken Identify, 'cause other people have it, but whatever.
Oh, I think you can switch down next level, right?
No, that's not a bard thing.
Huh? Sorcerers can do that. Bards can't.
Let me check, actually. Let me see.
That'd be a big sad.
Pretty sure you can swap out one.
Oh, yeah, you get to swap one.
Alright, so he goes up and does his shopping. I assume it takes like an hour or so. He comes back, right? No problems?
Yeah.
DM?
Yeah, sounds good to
Alright.
me.
And then we go down a level. Through the
No, I don't
floor.
want to be level 6.
Aw, but we just got here.
Sucks to suck, nerd.
All right, you guys make your way all the way to level 2.
Going boldly where no man has gone before.
Please hold in the loading screen while the DM flips to pull up the relevant information.
Is there a new loading screen for this area? Does it have new art?
Yeah.
No, you only get new loading screen art every 5 levels.
Bullshit.
This one contains a hint that trolls are vulnerable to fire and acid damage. It inhibits the regeneration.
Oh, before I forget, let me buy a couple extra healers kits. 2 more, so that's an extra 10 gold.
Okie dokie.
And how much money does there give me for healing potions?
200.
That's 4 healing potions, right?
Yeah.
I had some other money. Was there anything we were trying to buy? It's like gear or something.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I'd like to buy 2 sets of masterwork crossbow bolts. So 40 bolts for 50 gold, if memory serves right.
Do we not have money for a masterwork crossbow?
25 times 25. That's a bit expensive at the moment.
In gold?
Yep.
Yeah, that is a bit expensive.
Yeah. It's more of a short-term thing. I just want to see if it'll do any better to increase the effectiveness of the skeletons.
Did anybody want, like, chainmail or something?
I'm good.
Alright.
How are we on rations?
Yes.
We have a druid. That's how we are on rations.
So perfectly fine until he doesn't show up in attendance, and then the remaining party members must scramble to find food.
There's a reason I keep a reserve of rations on my character sheet.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and buy... I want to make this nice and even. 6 gold's worth of rations, so 12 days of rations. How much do water skins cost? 2 silver. I'll buy 3 water skins.
I'm out early, guys. I think I'm out of here.
All right, have a good night, mister.
Have a good night, mister.
Have a good one.
See ya. Did anyone else want to buy stuff before I forget?
No, I'm good. I literally don't need any equipment.
Ooh, Gilbert, question.
Indeed.
Is using a healing potion considered a use an item action?
Usually is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bonus action healing potion.
Under?
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I'm not super familiar with the use of potions. That's
about-
a free, not item interaction, right?
No, it's an action.
Oh, an action to drink a potion. Okay.
Yeah, use item action.
Right.
I think Sleuth's trying to get at if he could use the thief feat to a subclass to use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, the Thief's Fast Hand. As a bonus action, I can make a Sleight of Hand check, Thieves' Tool to disarm a trap or open a lock, or take the Use an Object action. And I was wondering if that covered healing potions.
No, that would include stuff like pull a lever, open a door, that kind of thing.
I don't suppose the yawning portal has like a yawning portal beer hat with a straw, does it?
It does not.
Damn.
Feels bad.
They're missing out on
Damn.
an opportunity.
Helm of holding.
Upon it, inscribed in finely engraved dwarven runes.
Tap out.
Oh, I was gonna say hold my beer.
Oh, that too.
All right. So what do you guys do? You have made it to the second floor.
Which way do we go? Or can we go?
Well, my notes are a little sketchy, but if I recall, there was a goblin market to the east that got roasted.
Yeah, is there a map that we were provided a million years ago that we could have?
There is, just a moment. Gimp, open up the great map of floor 2. Power of the snipping tool compels you.
Wait, so there's like a whole section to the west we haven't explored? Comcheck?
I hear you.
Yeah,
Hear you.
Oh wow, in this version it is kind of hard to see if there are doors. Hmm. Um, zoom in on GIMP a little bit so I can see more clearly. So, yes, to the west there are 2 unexplored routes. One is that little knob to the north. The other one is that little diagonal on the side of the explored section on the west. Um, as for the rest of that, yeah, there are a shitload of corridors. You guys haven't gone down the rest of that area.
Oh, do you guys have a preference, or you just want me to start kicking in doors?
Kicking doors, I guess.
All right, I go northwest.
All right. Just a second. Okay. Yes, you reach the door.
Okay. I open the door.
All right. You open the door. Hold on a second. What the fuck?
What am I supposed to be holding on to?
Our fucks, apparently. But
I have no
doesn't he
fucks
know?
left to
Yeah,
give
doesn't he
or
know I
hold on.
gave those away a long time ago? I have none left to give.
All right, yeah. So opening this door is a yeah, I'm gonna need an athletics check from you as you try to open this door.
I can take over for this.
Yeah, it's kind of like weak, noodly arms. No thanks.
I could summon goats to break down the door.
Well, let's let
Hey,
Zalir try first before we go for the goat option. That way we can keep the goats in reserve.
Goading attack.
take 1d4 pun damage for that.
Yeah. You think your character is cool, but I can deal psychic damage in real life.
Just okay. Right. Okay. So Zalira, you are able to push the door open. It appears to have been jammed by piles of old furniture. Inside of this room, you can see inside of this room, you see a tall, gaunt male human with a raggedy beard, white hair, and a cloak covered in eyes. He
Painted or real?
this looks very real. Looks kind of like this.
Oh, well, I'm
And
sure he's real
um
friendly.
yeah, shoddy gray cloak with eyes.
Like
Sewn in like
actual
no, these look like
decorative.
decorative eyes like sewn in like a pattern almost. Looming
Did,
over a stone table covered in dusty alchemical equipment and vials of various solid and liquid substances.
Fuck, it's people. Hey, Juice, you're the people person. Talk to people.
All right, I walk into the room and go, "What's up, Doc?"
This wizard turns and shouts, "Terrible pain! Magical doom!" And kind of waves his hands at you.
That's nutty people.
are you in pain? I have some medication that could help with that.
Oh god, he's casting a
I
spell at
suppose you
us.
already have concoctions to help
What
the
can I
toll
like
of pain.
like looking at the table? Can I like figure out what he's working on? Is it obvious?
Make an Arcana check. None of it looks dangerous. It looks like some kind of alchemical experiment.
Could I deduce more or less what he's trying to achieve, like pain relief or something?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll ask him. Is that a warning or a threat?
Or request.
It's whatever I want it to be, whippersnapper.
Yeah, but I'm confused. Are you like threatening us or like telling us to leave or? I just don't get it. Your communication needs a little work.
I'm trying to work. Get out, or I'll blow you up with fire and magic.
What you
Shakes
working
his
on?
fist. Magic.
Yes, but what kind of magic? Can I walk closer?
Kind of shuffles off to the side as you approach, and shaking his fist at the ceiling, shouts, "The magical kind!"
Is there a mundane kind of magic?
Oh, it looks like
Shut
he's
up,
got a
smart
book.
ass.
It
Well,
looks
I'm
like he
having this
has got a
conversation
spell
already.
book in his hand. Are you a wizard? Maybe
Hold
I
on.
can help. I'm a wizard too.
Does detect magic pick anything up on this guy?
Yes, it is he is radiating magic.
Can I make an insight check? Is this guy just stark raving mad?
Do you even need an insight check for that?
You may make an insight check.
Yeah, but how does he respond to my offer of help?
This might be Hallister.
Who?
The big bad that made the dungeon. I mean, the nice gentleman that gave something for us adventurers to look forward to in the weekends.
The Mad Mage.
I fancy you, wizard. I'm one myself. Perhaps I could help.
No! It's my experiment.
I'm a druid. Do you want to talk about nature?
Nobody
Fuck
wants to
you,
talk about
hippie.
nature.
Do you want a puff of my pipe?
You just said fuck you, hippie. You're gonna offer him the smoke?
It generally helps me make friends. People are much friendlier when they're high.
I'll give
Oh,
you a puff, you mushroom smoking moron!
Oh, I
He
want to
starts
see this.
wiggling
Please
his
do.
fingers at
Really?
you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Go, what does he look like he's doing?
He looks like he's wiggling his fingers like he's trying to cast magic.
And that's
Wait,
it.
Okay.
what is he trying to do? I'm trying to make an Arcana check to see what type of magic he's trying to do. I think you can do that as a reaction, right?
I don't believe so.
It's also funny because everything he said about me was true. I probably do smoke mushrooms, and I'm a moron.
All right, but
Now all of
it
you-
looks like he's like making like threateningly magic things, and I'm thinking he's Hallister.
It's very angry hand gestures of the arcane variety, yes.
Are
Okay.
you okay?
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Make some sense, you cheap charlatan," and I'm gonna backhand him with shocking grasp.
Interesting.
So,
okay.
do I need to make an attack roll?
Yes, please.
Is he wearing metal armor?
He is not.
Does a 13 hit him?
A 13 hits.
16 lightning damage and no more reaction.
Oh! As he slumps to the ground.
Fuck, did you kill him?
If I did, does that mean I now own Undermountain?
Right of conquest, yes.
I think it was just some prankster. Oh God, is he? I'll try to check to see if he's.
I mean,
alive.
I'm pretty sure this is Hallister. And
I don't.
I
think
kick him
Alistair
over
would
so he's
fall that
face up.
easily.
If he is, then he probably has like lots of bodies. Don't have wizards have like
Alright,
plenty of ways to
alright.
cheat death?
So,
Well, it's less
So, Lily,
cheating death and more
as you
completely
check to
ignoring
see if
it.
he's still alive, you realize this body isn't made out of flesh. And all of you,
No.
all of
Oh,
you can hear booming out inside the room. Ah! Now who will find the cure to filth fever?
What the hell is filth fever?
I shout out, I found it ages ago. It's to smoke this mushroom. This specific mushroom.
The room booms again. Fuck you, hippie!
Just give me the wood and I will stab him.
The thing is dead. I think
I
you're
wasn't
just
talking about
arguing with a voice.
Can I like roll a check to see if like filth fever is even a real thing?
Yeah, make a nature check.
Darn, I was hoping for medicine.
That works too, actually. I keep forgetting medicine as a skill. Oh, excellent. Hold on just a second. Yeah. Yeah, so filth fever is characterized by a raging fever that sweeps through a creature's body and gives a creature disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and attack rolls that use strength. It's also contagious.
Is there already a cure?
Lesser restoration, I figure.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of different opinions on how you can cure filth fever, ranging from paddling the person with consecrated wood to having them smoke rare underdark mushrooms to praying really hard that a priest will be able to cure their ailment.
Well, I guess I subscribe to smoking the rare mushroom because that's what I said.
It just works.
Have you tried recalibrating the adjustments to compensate for the temporal dialysis of the ocular dimensional rift?
Who are you
So-
saying that to?
The voice, or mad mage, or whoever's trying to not be full of shit, but they're already full of shit.
You get no response.
I'll take that as a no, and he's off to do that. I kind of hope so, because those words weren't even words.
Could we tell where the words were coming from? Or just like magic voice around us?
The words were coming from everywhere and nowhere,
Could I take
almost
this
as if it
cloak?
was magic.
I would like to take this cloak.
Okay. You now have a shoddy gray cloak of low quality with what might as well as be shit leather eye replicas sewn onto it.
They look so lifelike from a distance.
It does not.
What do I mean lifelike? I mean like dead glazed. You know,
Probably just a trick of the light.
yeah.
What about all the papers and stuff he was working on? Do they make any sense?
Is that a spell book? Is it writing? Maybe something useful?
He does not actually have a spell book on his person, nor does he have a rod.
Aw. Well, what
Uh,
about the alchemy stuff?
I'm getting to that. Wrathguard, as you look over the papers on the table, you know what really densely packed math notes look like in really shitty handwriting full of annotations?
That's oddly specific, but yes, I do. I don't know if I'll
Yeah,
do
it looks like kind of like that. A lot of notes atop of notes, atop of more notes, atop of formula, with eraser marks and coffee stains.
and everything's
And
smudged.
yeah,
Looking at this, my eyes glaze over. I pick up one sheet, roll it, and then like stuff it, and then light it and smoke it. I stuff it with some smokable stuff.
The good stuff. That's going to be one extra thick and long stogie.
Hey, Juice, I think our druid is an idiot.
6 int, baby!
So, the alchemy supplies, do they look salvageable, useful, valuable?
give me just a second. Sorry, I was up and pacing around for that last bit.
I also start stuffing the rest of the notes in my backpack.
The equipment does not appear particularly valuable. But it does encompass about 6 alchemist kits worth of equipment.
It's not particularly valuable. Do you know how valuable 6 alchemist kits are?
I meant like not unusually. You know, it's not like it's anything fancy that gets its own special.
I will take the alchemist kits. Actually, is there anything that could be made to get someone high with the materials on hand?
No.
Oh.
Actually,
Can I look that over?
possibly.
Can I make a roll? Can I make a roll with advantage to find out?
I'd like to help him, yeah.
All right. And thus, the party converted Hallister's disease research lab into a map. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Medicine roll?
Yes.
It's only
Make a
the idiot
medicine
dru-
roll with advantage.
It's only the idiot druid and the shifty necromancer doing that. The drow thief and the sorcerer and
Does not look like it.
Yep.
Oh, wait. It does.
You're pretty sure that with the materials you have on hand and some of your mushrooms, if given about 2 to 3 hours, you should be able to get some really potent stuff going.
Something to do next time. We gotta wait for 8 hours till we get a long rest in.
I take the stuff.
Oh, wait, you use the alchemist? Actually, let me give you a kit. So that way you can prepare the stuff proper.
With a single kit, this would take longer.
He would
I
need
gave that
6
time frame
kits.
based on the I gave the
Holy
time frame
shit.
based on the number of kits.
Well, get with me whenever you want to make the stuff. This stuff's not going to be sold anytime soon.
Yeah, man. I mean, we sometimes have nothing to do during those long rests. I think this room was the most productive room.
The drug lab room?
It was the most entertaining.
It is quite nice when there are rooms that don't have violence in them.
Right. No violence. I totally didn't just tase that guy to death.
Wait, was that a guy, actually?
No.
No. Like I said, when you checked its body for life, it very clearly is not made out of flesh.
Yeah.
You're not sure what it is, but it's not meat.
Is it like metal? Stone? Wood?
Nope. Are you gonna spend some time really digging into what it is?
I'll do like a basic investigation check, like a knock on it, see how heavy it is.
All right.
I'm not particularly interested, but I'd be doing that.
Make an investigation check.
So, I mean, if the shit's made out of adamantium or mithril, you're damn right I'm taking it.
It feels like it's about the weight of an old man about this size, about 190, 200 pounds. The hair itself is what appears to be a wig, more or less. But whatever the tissue of this body is made up of, it's not fleshy. It feels almost spongy or cork-like.
Did it look fleshy, though?
It looks like he's made out of meat. Slightly off, but it looks like he's made of meat.
I take the thing.
Oh, okay. Add Hallister puppet to your inventory.
Yeah. Now we got some material to work on to make these things a bit more, a bit less conspicuous.
You're gonna put some meat on their bones?
Some artificial meat. It seems artificial. I think I'm done with this room.
All right. Well, you can see crammed behind more furniture in the northwest corner of the room is another door.
Well, I guess we're going through that door.
All right. Yeah, you step out of it, begin walking down the hallway to the east a ways, and you see that there is a door in the north and a hallway that goes north 20 feet further down.
Let's check out the door first. I
All
go
right.
inside.
You open the door. So this room is strewn with rotten supplies and the remains of a fire pit. 3 bugbear corpses and an intellect devourer's body are heaped in the northeast corner.
Okay. Does it look like these bodies have been looted?
Yes.
All right. Anything in the room besides that? Just dead bodies?
Actually, it looks like they've been looted, but they do still have like basic clothes on. Like they still have their boots and their underclothes, but all the armor.
Yeah. Okay. So they don't have any valuables from the looks of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're not just like naked bugbears.
All right. So the drow haven't been through here yet.
But
All right. Is there any other way out of this room, or is this a dead end?
there is a passageway in the northwest going north.
All right. Let's go that way.
All right. You go about 100 feet. The tunnel turns east. And you can see ahead that it turns south.
I continue.
All right. You advance to the turn and continue. You can see here that it goes about another 100 feet. Based on the distance you cover, you think that might loop around. And just a little bit ahead of you is a turn that goes east and then south.
All right. Let's go that way.
All right. You follow it. Okay, yeah. So as you begin to go down that hallway, about halfway down, you can hear that the hallway is filled with a almost haunting tune that sounds like it's coming from a harpsichord playing.
Okay. Well, guys, be on your guard. I continue forward.
All right. Continue down, and eventually you reach a room.
All right.
Inside, you can see in the middle of the room is a
No door?
harpsichord no door,
Okay.
made entirely of bone.
Huh?
Somber. You can see in the middle of the room a harpsichord made entirely of bone is playing a somber melody in the center of the room.
I turn to Lilith. This looks more like your area of expertise, I think.
What kind of magic is
It's a bone harp.
I'll go and use my once a day detect magic for free.
So apparently it is not a harp. I've looked up what a harpsichord looks like because I did not know. Apparently it looks like this. It's a piano.
Oh,
I honestly thought it was a harp because of
Same.
harp. Shows what we know.
Yeah, it turns out I did not, in fact, major in music history.
I thought it was
yeah.
an accordion.
Okay, so I cast detect magic, and I cast it fast because this is very interesting to me.
Okay, just a second.
Because it's just playing on its own.
Yes, it is emanating conjuration magic with a
Summoned from the pits
much
of
smaller
hell.
aura of necromancy emanating from somewhere inside of it.
What a curious blend.
They summoned the harpsichord from the pits of hell and resurrected a skeleton on the inside to play it. To give
Is
the
it open?
appearance.
It is open like that. Are you guys advancing in the room to get a
I'm
closer
getting
look?
I'm getting closer. Yeah.
Okay. As you enter the room, you can see that on the north wall, well, I should say carved into the north wall, is a single measure of musical notes, but they are faded and difficult to read.
I would like to try and read them.
All right. Do you have proficiency with a musical instrument?
I'm a bard.
I know that was
At least 3.
rhetorical. Yeah. Yeah, you can recognize these notes.
Can I play them on the hurdy-gurdy?
You can.
Alright, I'll do so. Does this sound at all like what the harpsichord in the other room is playing?
You mean in the room? You're
In the room,
in the room
sorry.
with it. It's the right notes. It sounds a bit different though because you're on a
Different
hurdy-gurdy.
instrument.
Yeah, I figured.
Would you know which keys to press? I'll go ahead and get closer to see which keys are being pressed.
The keys themselves are not moving.
Is it just playing the Charlie Brown theme?
Is
I
anything
was
being
thinking more like for Elise, but I suppose.
So I don't know how to
Not quite
play
the
the
same.
harpsichord.
I
I
mean,
can play a lyre.
so I'm not a music person,
Me neither.
but I'm fairly certain that I'm fairly certain that if you know the notes, it's probably pretty easy to figure out the keys.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just find middle C on there. Wherever that is.
All right, yeah, you're able to find it. So, what do you do now that you are standing at the keys?
I would like to attempt to press the keys in time with the music.
Oh, could I do anything to help? I really wish I could.
All right.
Do you have enhanceability?
I wish
Not a
wizards had
wizard spell.
enhanceability. I
So,
would have picked it.
I have guidance.
Yeah, give me guidance.
Guide you.
Alright. I have enhanceability, but I don't feel like burning it on this.
Mackerel,
Yeah.
if you could, make for me a performance check as you attempt to play the notes on the wall in tune with the sound of the harp.
It's a good thing I took expertise in that.
All right. Hold on a second. Fuck this weird organization. All right. So as you play this in tune with the music and with the keys, you can see a decorative skull that's part of this harpsichord fade away, revealing a compartment, inside of which is a scroll.
Alright, fuck it. I'll take the scroll.
All right. It feels magical.
Neat.
Zalira, you can see from this scroll is radiating that aura of necromancy, Lily, you see it as well.
If this feels magical... Yeah, Lily, I think you know what to do with this.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck. I forgot. I did not take an hour to get the bird back.
All right, here, give me.
All right.
I'll go into the other side of the room, 2 people away, so that there's some distance in case this explodes, and read the scroll.
I really
is a
wanted to
s-
say wait. Oh
It
god.
is a spell scroll of Raise Dead.
All right.
I don't know why I thought it was contingency finger of death or some shit.
Because you
Paranoid.
mistakenly thought I was the DM?
He's got a point. When Gilbert kills characters, it's in brutal melee combat.
I prepared necromantic runes this morning.
Glorious melee combat.
I mean, to be fair, eventually I'll start murdering you guys with traps, but, you know, I'm just running from the book, man. I'm just running from the book.
Neat. Flashbacks of Resident Evil.
I just realized I sound like the guy who claims I was just following orders for war crimes. Every time I kill you guys, I'm just following the book.
Hey, it says so. It's right here in the book.
You die, see? It says it right here in big bold letters.
Big, bold red letters. You died. Now get your ass back to the bonfire and make a new character.
The letters are also leaking blood.
How heavy
Alright.
is this
Harpsichord?
harpsichord?
There's a second.
If it's more than 150 pounds, I don't bother considering entertaining a thought further. But God, wouldn't this be nice in a bar or something? Or anywhere, really?
A player piano? Yeah.
Um, we'll call it 280. And that's not 280, 180.
I can lug that around.
I'm not so concerned with that as like getting it through doorways and such. It's really neat.
Alright, was this the only thing in the room?
Yes.
Okay. I guess we head out then.
All right. So where are you guys going? Just backtracking or?
I can't tell you how tempted I am to raise a zombie just to specifically carry this thing. I'm not sure how many doors I would have to like tilt this thing sideways, but I would do all that if I had a way to just beeline
If it's
it
so
back.
hard to move, why don't we just come back for it when we're on our way back to Waterdeep? Why carry it through the dungeon deeper?
That's what I'm thinking.
Put a pin in it.
Yeah.
I pull out a pin and then put it between one of the keys. Okay, what did that do?
I'm sorry, back the fuck up. What?
He took out a
It just-
pin and he put it between 2 of the keys.
As I just said, put a pin in.
Nothing happens.
Although I was more asking, like, Atus, like, okay, I did it. Why'd you have me do it?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking Gilbert what happens after you do that. Like, does the harpsichord eat you or something?
Yeah, that's part of why I was so confused. Like,
well, now we put a pin in it. We'll know to come back and take it with us to Waterdeep.
Got it. Now let's start walking off.
Just a moment. My apologies, I had to sneeze. All right. So you guys are what, backtracking?
Yeah, because I think this. You said this is a dead end room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we have to go back to like where the stairs and there's those other hallways to the south of the stairs we hadn't explored yet.
Yes. You guys make it back to a water pump. Yeah, you guys make it back to the room where in the center of it is a rusted iron hand pump and a deep stone basin.
Have you ever used this thing?
Yeah, you guys have been here before.
Right, and didn't we? Isn't the unexplored area east?
Yes. To the west is that lab and where the kitchen ghost kicked the shit out of some of you.
Right.
Oh, and the drunk maid you guys murdered.
Hey, I wasn't here.
I don't know about this weed thing that you're talking about.
That's a good point. A bunch of you guys died.
I go east.
I was here.
It was probably mostly Barrelloins, or I don't remember my previous character, but it was his fault because he poured the water under it on top of it.
I like that. I like that you blame barrel loins from the Red Hill campaign.
Yeah, but it's like, nope, that's wrong. It's wrong. It's cleric.
No, it's okay. Gumbo did this.
The creepy clown.
Just blame the clown.
The kitchen ghost outside was actually just Wilfred.
No, I say creepy clown, but I don't think you ever did anything proper creepy.
Yeah, since I'm never gonna get to use that character again, Gumbo was a shape changer. The what's it called? Fuck, I forget.
We're going to be playing that campaign.
Whatever. I'll make a new character.
Okay.
We'll just forget about it.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys get to the door at the end of the hallway that you guys haven't been into before.
All right. I go through the door.
All right, you open the door.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Yes, I open the door and go in.
I like character
except that I don't.
All right. So, in here, you see a well-maintained workroom that reeks of rotten flesh and ozone. Odd metal instruments designed for what looks to be the measuring of electricity reside atop these tables along with several loose scraps of parchment.
The measuring of what?
Electricity.
Never heard of it.
You know when I cast those lightning bolts?
Yeah.
Measuring that.
You guys can clearly see little bolts of electricity moving upward between two metal rods sitting on the table.
Jacob's ladder.
Who's Jacob?
Fascinating. I touch it with my finger.
I shall measure this and cast lightning bolt. Except I don't because I don't have that spell.
Under Jacob's ladder is dangerous to touch.
I mean, depends on whether or not high voltage hurts or not.
I'm putting my finger in the electricity.
It hurts.
It would be like sticking your hand into a particularly powerful taser.
It hurts. Ugh.
So maybe enough for
You
a
take
knockback.
1 lightning damage as the Jacob's ladder tases your ass.
Ouch.
You also involuntarily fall to the floor.
I'm just gonna suck on my finger for a little bit.
Is there any writing here? Notes? Maybe on what they were
Yes, you
doing?
do see notes. Are you reading the notes, or are you just looking to see that there are notes?
I would like to read the notes.
All right, yeah. So, a good portion of it is utterly illegible, but you see some references to things like rate of decay and accumulation of charge. Along with, you find what looks to be a kind of log entry, uh, belonging to apparently someone named Trenzia. It says day 1.
Can you spell
How-
transient? Sorry. Or should it?
All right. It reads, Day 1. Hallister has granted me this abandoned copper mine in the arcane chambers. Finally, I have access to the components needed for my experiment. Everything beyond this point is smudged and illegible.
That's a pity. I take the things.
All right. Take the notes.
Yep. Notes of Trenzia?
Yes, Trenzia. I mean, are you taking all the stuff that can't be read, or are you just taking the single piece of documentation that's actually legible?
I remember you said something about rate of decay and accumulation of charge.
Yeah.
It's like loose papers. Is this bound to a book?
No, these are loose papers spread across the table. Things like rate and decay and accumulation of charge are the odd legible words on the otherwise illegible paper.
Hmm.
You see it maybe come up like 4 or 5 times. And there's maybe 4 dozen sheets of paper.
Maybe I'll look through it a bit more meticulously when we have a rest or something. I'll take everything.
All right. Just log that under like Trenzia's notes.
Yep.
Also stick F27A at
What
the
is
end of
that?
that. In case I have a critical brain fart and I forget exactly who the person is, it will direct me to where I need to be in the book.
Okay.
Because I do not, I basically keep notes of the changes you guys make. Trying to keep track of absolutely every little detail can be a bit strenuous on my note.
Yep. Nothing else here?
Nothing else.
Are there any instruments here that a necromancer would find particularly useful to have around?
Not really.
Pity. Well, if there's nothing else in this room, are there any other exits or entrances?
Yes, there is an opening in the northeast wall going east.
All right, let's go.
All right. You guys advance 20 feet down that hallway, and from here you can see that directly ahead of you around a corner A branch of this hallway opens up into a large room. You can also see that the hallway extends 40 feet past your current position south and then beyond your line of sight to the east. The open room that you can see has what looks like a wooden barrel.
All right, I guess go into that room.
All right.
Does that
Inside
room
of
have a
here,
particular odor? Sorry.
what?
Does that room have a particular odor? Like, does that necromancy smell still persist?
Faintly.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't smell like necromancy. It smells like ozone and dead, like something got hit by lightning. You guys are extremely familiar with that odor, given that it tends to be the odor that fills any room after Eta starts blasting.
It's the ancient smell.
It's the smell of victory.
Indeed. But yeah, inside of this room are 12 sealed wooden barrels covered in dust resting against the walls. A hammock laden with blankets hangs from anchors in the north wall, and a copper-plated door is set into the southeast corner. Hello?
I hear
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
All right, I
I
go check out the hammock.
wasn't sure if I disconnected. All right. Yep. So, yeah, you find that as you check out the hammock, tucked into the folds of the moldy blankets is another sheet of paper. Looks to be from Trenzia's log. The only legible section of it, though, reads Day 3. Day 3. I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism, I know to be science. I cannot stand their incantations and their muttering any longer. If any of them try to intrude on my laboratory again, they're in for a truly shocking surprise.
Door's trapped, guys. Piece of paper says so.
What kind of door is it?
A copper-plated door.
Fuck, I forgot to get a bronze helmet.
We have a bronze helmet, don't we?
We got a copper helmet.
Oh, that's right.
Skullport has them.
All right. What's in the barrels?
Which one are you trying to open?
Closest one to me. Are they marked differently or something?
No, it's just a question of curiosity.
All right, I go to the farthest one from me and open that one.
Okay. How are you popping it open?
Does it have a lid?
It does.
I open the lid.
I mean, it's sealed. Like, how are
Anybody
you
got a
going
crowbar?
Have you tried running it under hot water?
Does anybody have a crowbar? Of course I have a crowbar.
Burn the lid off!
And that's how I realized, oh yeah, that's right. I also have a crowbar, and I pull out a crowbar. And I use that to open the top.
Give me an athletics check.
That is what we call an oof.
You couldn't have used thief tools, could you?
Come on, scoot. Let me
All
take a
right,
whack
all
at
right.
this.
All right. Yeah, you fail miserably in attempt to get that open.
Yeah, I step aside
And
and let someone who actually has muscles try it.
and as you step aside, several of these barrels, along with the one before you, burst open.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, that works.
And emerging from them, you see 6 naked, gaunt, pale humanoids.
Told
Roll
you
me.
we should have burnt the barrels.
Look at that, I got a bunch of them open.
That's really impressive, Zalir. I mean, you didn't even touch it, and it just fell open. What
Yeah,
are we
what
doing,
can I say?
guys?
I'm good at what I do.
Did I lose Gilbert on comms?
Uh,
I'm
I hear.
here. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Are we rolling initiative or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Did that part not go through?
I didn't hear
Not
it
on my
either.
end.
I heard it.
Okay.
Spooky naked boys and girls.
All right, Zalira. There is a undead-looking creature directly in front of you.
Is any one of them in melee with an ally?
Yes.
Is it the one that's right in front of me?
Yes. It is in melee of both you and Atus.
Wonderful. I shall draw my sword, bonus action aim, and smack it. $25 to hit.
A 25 hits.
Says numbers 24 magical damage.
This is
And
a
that,
short sword?
yes.
Yeah, you skewer the thing right through its mouth, and it goes limp as you pull the blade out. It slumps to the ground, no longer moves.
Wonderful. It's a bit late to ask for that guy, but are these things magic?
The undead,
Yeah.
they are not radiating magic, no.
Alright. That's my turn then.
All right. Atos?
All right, so he killed the one in front of us.
Indeed.
All right, I go to the next closest one and tase him. It's a 16 hit.
A 16 hits.
9 lightning damage and no reaction.
All right, yeah, it shrieks at you.
I yell back in its face.
All right. All right. So, Atus,
Mm-hmm.
you are going to be attacked by the guy who just attacked you.
Okay.
I believe that fails.
Mm-hmm.
And Callie, two of these guys are closing in on you to attack. Do those hit you, Callie?
Let's see. I will shield, one will hit.
All right. And I need a con save.
Is this versus foul meme magic?
No.
Oof.
Also, you take 6 slashing damage. Okay, so 12
Yeah, that's my save.
passes. You feel fine. Mackerel.
Alright, how many of these things are there?
5 remaining.
5 remaining. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot one of them. How's that?
That hits. Which one are you shooting?
Is one of them damaged?
Yes.
Then it will be that one, and it's probably still alive.
It is. It does look bloodied now. All right, DM2. All right.
How about
These-
now? I didn't know how much health these things had, so I did one at a time.
Oh, okay. Yes, it looks more wounded, but it is still bloodied.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. DM2. These 3 are going to swarm Wrathguard.
Really? I'm the one yelling and they're going after him? It worked? I intimidated them all?
Proximity. More proximity.
Scariest
That's what helps
sorcerer
him
in the
sleeping.
world.
Oh, miss.
All right. Wrathguard, it's your turn. They've just failed miserably to injure you.
How big is this room? Could I summon animals in such a way that they could all charge?
No. That would not be possible. The room is too cramped.
Then maybe I should do Flaming Sphere? Because a Flaming Sphere is like 5 foot in diameter, and anyone within 5 feet gets burned. So can I put that in a place where a bunch of them could be burned?
You said it's a 5-foot sphere?
Yeah, it's a 5 foot sphere, and anyone within 5 feet of that 5 foot sphere gets burned.
Within 5 feet of the sphere? Like, so next door to it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there's a place where you can put that.
How many would it get?
All 3 around you, if you'd like.
Sure. They all have to make dexterity saving throws.
All those fail. Seven fire damage.
All right.
I then laugh at them.
Lily?
How many targets could I get in a 15-foot cone without hitting allies? Hello?
The 2 that attacked you, and 1 that is attacking Wrathguard.
Good enough for me. I'm gonna hold my breath, and I cast Dragon's Breath. And out comes acid. I need dexterity saves.
Oops.
Huh. Two passes.
All right.
One that fails take 13. The 2 that pass take 6.
All right. The one that failed looks bloody.
All right. And as I breathe,
Actually, so do the other 2.
Great. Yeah, while I'm breathing, I'm gonna lower my stats a bit more, and then the bones will attack.
All right. Mono Chiquitia has breathed fire, and the Creeper, Phantom Shadow, and Captain Cutler open fire.
How many hit?
3 hits.
All
Same
right.
target or separate targets?
2 on one target, and then 1 on another target.
Okay.
Yep, so that's 18 and 12 person.
One of the ones that attacked you is dead. One of the ones attacking War Turtle is dead. And not War Turtle, Wrathguard.
All right. Wait, did I manage to not oof the people right in front of me? Because skeletons would have been targeting those people.
You'd be able to oof the one in front of you if you'd like, yeah.
Yes, I would like to be able to oof the people right in front of me.
Okay. So there's still 3 surrounding Wrathguard, and you oofed the 2 in front of you.
Okay. And now I'm going to kind of blend in with the skeletons and have them cover me. So I move like
Okay.
10 feet back.
If we could repost the Inish. Zalira?
Closest one to me.
All right.
What's the distance to them in melee?
15 feet.
Are they in melee with an ally?
Yes.
Wonderful. I will charge an attack.
Hit.
24 to hit. 30 more magic damage.
Yeah, you get this one right between the shoulder blades. It falls limp as you pull the blade out.
Alright, and that is my turn.
All right. Atus?
All right, did he just kill the one I was fighting?
Yep.
All right, I go to the closest one to me that's still living, and I tase him.
All right. Oh boy.
Takes
Extra
16 lightning damage and has no reaction.
It is dead.
Woohoo! I'm done.
DM1 have been exterminated. Mackerel.
Alright, how many were left?
2.
Is one of them damaged?
They both are. Hello?
Does the 14 hit?
Oh, there we go. A 14 hits.
I don't suppose the 5 is enough to kill one of them. Like, let's say the one closer to me.
Unfortunately, it is not.
Alright then.
Yeah, you blow its upper torso off its lower torso. It's dead.
Nice.
DM2. It'll attempt to eat Wrathguard. It fails. Wrathguard.
Eat it back.
Wrathguard,
Yeah.
your turn.
How many are left?
1. He just tried to eat your face.
I ram the flaming sphere into him. He needs to make a dex saving throw. I take it he's still alive.
He is.
Then I will cast Primal Savagery, because moving the flaming sphere is only a bonus action. I assume that hits.
That hits.
9 more damage.
And it dies.
I swipe his head off with my acid claws.
All right. You guys are now out of initiative.
Cool.
So where on the map are we?
You're currently off of it, but do you see the big room?
Yeah, I see the big room.
You see that doorway at the south side of it in the tunnel?
Yep.
If you go 2 squares outside of that door, you guys are like 4 squares to the left and 2 squares down.
To the left?
West. Like I'm putting you into the black zone because
okay.
I'm trying to get you to the point.
Oh, so that's
Like,
a
you guys
T
are in-
intersection.
No, it's not a T intersection.
Okay, I'm confused then.
I did not tell you the route that you used to get there. I told you where you are in that black space from an easy to reference point.
Oh, okay, I know where we are. Yeah.
You see that diagonal?
Yeah,
You
I
guys
know
are
where
like-
we are.
Yeah. You guys are like 3 squares out into the dark and 2 squares down. I will clip this out in a little bit and post it to you guys. But I believe this is where we shall call it for the night, as it is
Okay.
getting a bit late.
All right.
Right.
And I would rather, not force Under to stay up late,
Appreciate it.
like last week. All right. At D&D.
I keep on forgetting that combat's fast and deadly.
What do you mean?
I had Dragon's Breath for 9 more rounds.
Yeah, it's fast and deadly for the enemies.
Yeah, admittedly, I'm still trying to get the just that right amount of oomph on the enemies where they survive a little longer.
Mhm.
But plus, after last week's, I felt it would be best to not buff the shit out of the encounters.
Yeah. If you feel like that challenge is needed, do it. You're the DM.
Oh, not just like a challenge thing, but to prevent things from constantly feeling absolutely insane, if that makes sense.
You fight a rat. It's level 40. Scaled up with you like in Oblivion.
It makes for nice contrast, I find. You know, have a big encounter, have some more relaxed encounters, then throw another big one. You know.
Sure.
The heck were these things? Could I make a check or
Uh,
something?
Especially for those are ghouls.
Ah.
You know, especially at low levels. I'm trying not to butcher you guys.
Low levels. We're like
Yeah.
level 7.
Oh shit, that's right.
We would be getting close to
What
start
am I
challenging Strahd.
doing?
I don't
You
know.
killed the shit out of us at level 7. We can take it. Or I should say, you guys can take it. Fuck
Shit, at
this
level
weak
7, I
sauce
had
shit.
you guys like going like up against fucking demon hordes.
Yeah, you know those